Heck it, we'll do it live. Oh, Mazel Tov, L'chaim. It is Saturday night's main event. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D, Itzepukuian from the place to be reviews, the Druish Princess. There you go, Superfan, right here with all the yous. And for the first time in a while, I'm drinking on air. I just got back from dinner, had a delicious steak and a glass of wine or two, and now I was like, I'm ready for some more. It's Saturday night. We got a great show planned for you. Let's be honest, we don't have anything planned, but we're gonna have fun. That's what we do on Saturday nights. I don't like to do the format thing. It's like, screw it, whatever happens. Let me acknowledge this wonderful chat. Super fans in the chat. He's on the panel. So is Judas Goat Barbecue. Ladies and gents, welcome everyone. Who else is here? That's Superfan and Chris Fisk is in the chat, and he's on the panel. And speaking of Chris Fisk, let me kick it over to one of the horsemen right now. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the creator of Infinitale Chronicles, Chris Fisk.
Woo! I just got back from Space Mountain.
Who did you take on the ride tonight, Chris?
I don't know, but she's not going to walk right for a while.
There we go. Woo woo!
Oh. Who am I kidding? I'm here with my cat.
Was Draven flying around your apartment again?
Oh God, no, dude! I am so pissed off, man. I might have to get litigious because seems like they want to stick me with that $410 bill to extract that little. And then, yeah, like they got that. We'll get back to you about the construction stuff. And it's like, no, if that happens again, like, I'm gonna drop a dead bat on your desk.
Well, that thing had a fucking massive wingspan too, wasn't it? Like,
yeah,
it was like 18-inch wingspan or some shit.
Yeah, it was a large brown bat, and I was talking to my dad about it today, and he's like, "There's no such thing as a bat, it's kind of like a cockroach,
Yeah.
The one you're seeing means there's 100 you're not seeing."
I just got a brilliant idea.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
And let's go over to Angelus Draven, the fandom vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. What's that brilliant idea?
So the brilliant idea is, since you keep bringing up me flying around Chris Fisk's house, you remember Ace Ventura when he's like running around with the fucking bat, like freaking the fuck out? Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. I'm the bat, man, and Chris is holding me, running around like, oh.
I have the reflex of a mongoose? Yeah. Of a cheetah? Go ahead, throw your spear.
But yeah, should be a good night. It's always a pleasure being here.
Dude, it's good to have you as always, brother. Now my audio's screwed up, my camera's fucked. Fuck it. At this point, let's introduce I'm in the Witless Protection Program. Let's introduce Superfan Adam Shawhan.
What is up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen around the world? We are here to entertain and have fun. So let's have some fun.
Good to have you, brother. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
Let me give a big. I gotta give a big shout out to my Cardinal, my editor, Good Stuff Comic Skater, man. He's got a link. He can join. As I told him, he's more than welcome to join us tonight. Yeah, dude's done an amazing job with my videos over the last couple weeks. I'm so happy. Yeah, so check those out. Like I said, if you're new, there's a huge back catalog. We got over 1,000 videos, live streams, reviews, interviews with various people. I highly recommend the Jennifer Thomas series. Yeah, you can just if you can just move your screen and just crop me out and just listen to her, it's fine. You're fine. It's much better that way. It's much gooder that way. Clone Geek. Wait, Clone Geek.
Much way better when I didn't hear your voice.
Right? And it was just Jennifer. Well, see, what I'm hoping for is when we go to Vegas, she's gonna hang out with. Me and the wife are taking her out for a drink the night before we come home, because the night we go home's her birthday, and she invited us. We're like, we can't go. We'll take you out the night before. I'm hoping she's like, hey, let me just go back to your hotel room and we'll hang out. We'll have a few drinks. All right, and then next thing you know, I'm back there in a head scissor or something like that. I mean, that. Ideally for me, it's that's better. That I'd much rather do that at this point than pretty much anything. It's just will you just abuse me? I don't. I'm not even asking for I'm not even saying happy ending. No, I'm I just want to be abused. I just straight up need to be abused.
She needs to put you in a chokehold and choke you out. You need to be Floyded but still alive.
No, fucking stop. If she put me in a rear naked choke and body scissors, I die a happy man. That's it. Right? Oh, dude, nice tight sleeper with her bicep right against my fucking throat. Just pull back a little bit, hit that body scissor. I'm fucking good right there.
But remember, your wife.
You can tell I'm drunk. I don't even give a fuck at this point.
The wife has to sit there and yell at you. You're a piece of crap and spit on you as you.
Oh, she'd be laughing because Jennifer ain't much bigger than her. They're about the same fucking size. Jennifer might have a little more muscle on her, but yeah, they're literally about the same size. It'd be fucking hilarious. That would be fun. But hey, Carl,
activated, baby. You got gashed.
Fucking stop. Again, is this a bad thing? Is this a bad thing? No. Her and I were joking around. I told her, I says, I said I want to turn the back half of this room into just a wrestling area to have different women come in and just beat me up and just make videos out of it. She's like, no, seriously. She goes, you know how much money you would make off that?
Hey, where are the cameras? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry. They're here. Trust me.
Charlie's in 2.5 Man. They're everywhere.
Yeah. So wait, Clone Geek said Alec Baldwin finally he pulled the trigger. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on, because I have footage. I have footage of Alec Baldwin pulling the trigger.
Okay.
But this was it happened. We got Alec on film pulling the trigger, and it's shocking. So I want you to at home, you kids brace yourself, because like I said, to me it was just I couldn't my sensibilities, who the fuck am I kidding? I was just like, ha ha. But here we go right here. Look at if you didn't see the video, ladies and gentlemen, I put the footage right in the video. I don't hold anything back. Here we go. I look high as fuck in this picture.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't. I shot this at seriously, Trey was sitting back there doing schoolwork. This was 8 o'clock in the morning. I think I had 1 cup of coffee. That's why.
That's what it is. You're not all the way awake.
No.
I've been with you hungover, so
yeah.
I knew you just looked a little rough there, but yeah, you needed another cup of coffee.
This wasn't even hungover, so this was just no coffee.
I see you hungover, so that's what I'm saying. I could tell you were hungover.
Yeah. Here it is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Monkeys. Roll the footage.
So, you all set to go hunting? Sorry, I thought you were a deer.
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right.
Okay.
See?
Goddamn.
And that's the footage right there. I'm telling you, it's not funny, man. Alec Baldwin did pull the fucking trigger.
Oh shit!
He wasn't playing.
Alec Baldwin in here?
ETEP OnlyFans. I just, it's like the OnlyFans is just me getting beat up by hot chicks. I mean, at that point, they're not paying to see me. I mean, I'm fine with that. See, the camera don't lie, Judas. You're right. That was it right there. That was Alec. You saw it right on the set of Rust. There was like, he shot her once. It's like he shot her like 8 times. It's like fucking
double tap,
like Michael Brown.
Yeah. Is it the zombie rules?
Yeah. You always double tap. What up, Tommy, the Guinea Pig Collective? Bro, Tommy, if your internet's good and you want to jump in, there's a link in our chat on Twitter. If you haven't seen it yet, if you want me to throw you one here, let me throw you one in your DMs just in case, brother. I don't know if you're, like I said, I don't know if your internet if it's working, if that punk ass CenturyLink is working good enough for you to jump on. But here, I'm about to DM you a link, broski.
Yeah, I'm astounded that like we're like in the United States and we still have areas that are like deserts for internet.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like my my parents, their house. It's, I mean, they have internet, but it's not fucking good, you know. They had to do like that. What is it? Shit. What the fuck is that gimmick? The HughesNet or whatever? HughesNet, Starlink, so, yeah, something like one of those things. But it costs them like an arm and a leg.
Oof.
Yeah, there you go, Tom. You got a link in your inbox on Twitter. Just sent you one. That damn the fucking internet's stupid too, because like they'll be like, oh, you're 2 miles too far. We don't get it right. It's like, wait, what? Like not even 2 miles. Sometimes it's like a fucking block.
Yeah. Because they don't have the infrastructure. That's the problem.
Yeah, where did the money go for these? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shouldn't this
Kamala
be
Harris's fucking herpes treatment?
In their pockets. That's where.
Yeah, went to a certain Eastern European country that now speaks Russian.
Well, look, comrade, we tried to take Ukraine, but you bastards. You know what I should do instead of the sunglasses for Yuri? I think you should have the eye patch. Like,
nice, command and conquer. I'm king.
Wait a second.
What
the fuck? Oh, please tell me I just knock over Imperials. Oh, god damn it!
Nani?
It's not down there.
I knocked over like fucking 4 fucking royal guards and like 2 fucking officers. I knocked over Admiral Piet, General Peters. Fucking cunts. This is what happens when I'm drunk. Here, this is gonna be the new. This right here. This will be your. Hello, comrade. It's me, Yuri Grabovich. Apparently, I said too many jokes about our ruler and master Vladimir Putin, and they poked my fucking eye out last time. I can't even see vodka glass without turning my whole head now. It's bullshit, no? That's, I think.
He used his penis.
I got jabbed in the eye with large Russian hach.
His little Zangief.
Zangief. Oh.
No shit.
No. He made Jean-Claude Van Damme like noise. He's like, "Say!" I was like, "Hey! Why would you do this to me? Could have hit me with potato instead. Shove hach in my eye. This is bullshit. Was not in contract, you pricks."
Could have been worse. They could have hired John Cena to, pop out your eye and skull fuck you.
Oh, God.
You can tell I have no format tonight. I went to dick jokes, like, right after intros. It's like, I'm just fucking, it's like, we're just going right to dick jokes.
About dicks.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be like elbow peen. Remember, we've talked about elbow peen and feminine penis. I mean, you're a bigot if you... I'm sorry, but, like, at what point is a man so mentally ill, he's like, I'm going to pretend to be a woman, and they get pissed when a man doesn't want to accept my feminine penis. Like, first of all, your penis ain't feminine because you're a fucking man. Second of all, get that motherfucker away from me, motherfucker. Like, I saw your Adam's apple a mile away.
Well, remember when they were called traps? Like, it's like, dude, if you if you want to do dudes, just say you're a dude and you're gay. Like that's okay. Like you're
Right?
gay.
Yeah.
Like, that's not
What up, brutal?
You're just a big gay. That's it.
Yeah.
Big gay, a huge,
You're just a big gay.
huge.
You're doing all these
Huge.
extra steps to try to like con straight men. Like
Yeah.
And
That's
there's
it.
nothing wrong with that.
They're gay. They're. It's like, hey, do you want the feminine penis?
No, I don't think I will.
Let me introduce to you guys a man who needs no introduction, takes no shit from anybody, will pretty much call out any human being, entity, corporate or otherwise on the face of the earth in this given multiverse. Ladies and gentlemen, the War Pig, Tommy, and the Guinea Pig Collective.
We will fight them by the cages. We will fight them by the bales of hay, and we will fight them by the refrigerators where the romaine lettuce and carrots are kept. We will never surrender. What's going on, guys?
hey.
Oh, look, carrot.
Hey.
Hey, I have a question. Now, I'm in the middle of it. Did everybody here see at least some of the Daredevil series on Netflix?
I've
Yeah.
seen it all.
If not
Seen it
all of
all.
it. Okay. All right. So as I was kind of cruising around here earlier looking for articles, which is a lie. I was just cruising around while Tommy was talking. I found an article here on Bounding into Comics. It says She-Hulk head writer teases lighter, in quotes, take on Daredevil. People have already seen a version who is very dramatic, dark, and brooding. So is this her softening us up for emasculated Daredevil? Which,
Yes.
because to me, that's what it sounds like, is cuck Daredevil.
It is.
Yup.
She's already going to beat him in a trial. She's going to be
Yeah.
physically superior to him, so she's going to physically dominate him. She's going to intellectually dominate him, and it's basically every commercial you've ever seen for like a Massengale douche commercial or something.
Well,
You
you,
know?
you don't even have to read that far into it, Chris. I mean, really, all you have to do is look at the premiere or the teaser boosters and everything they put out for Daredevil being in it, and they went back to that old yellow outfit of his.
Yep.
So they're basically saying that he's
Here we
turned
go.
yellow.
Here's the
Yeah,
picture right here.
Why is he in the dude? That red one that he had in the Netflix one at the end, like the black
Yeah,
one was cool. It was like
diverting.
ninja. Yeah.
I've got the Punisher front figure from the Netflix Daredevil looking right at me as he's holding the mask, the red mask.
Nice.
Dude, I speaking of figures, I bought I got a couple of Marvel Legends the other day. I don't think they're down here. They're still upstairs because Trey wouldn't let me bring them down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Here,
man.
so I don't wanna play with them. I bought Sabretooth and Wolverine. They had the whole run, which you can build the dude in the tank. He's like half human, half tank. But
Oh, right.
honestly, the rest of the characters in that run, in that wave, like, I really don't know who any of them are. And I was like, so there was, hang on a second. Let me grab I've got the boxes down here for him. I just want to see who is the other figures in the
Right.
in the wave.
That's the part I
Well,
hate
you-
about
you
that
know what?
Build-A
I mean,
figure.
Well, if you remember the earlier Marvel runs that they had with some of the figures where they had, like, say, the light up Cyclops and the Wolverine
Yeah.
with the pop
Oh,
out
yeah.
walls.
Yep.
Like, that line made a lot of sense because they had a lot of characters you were going to remember from the comic books and a lot of really cool features with those
Yep.
figures too.
Mhm.
Now, why did they stepped away with keeping everything in the universe, like as far as like X-Men and all the mutant allies and enemies that they had? I don't know why they ever did that. They stepped outside the box and they started including characters that nobody cared about and nobody knew
Mhm.
for the most part.
Yeah.
What, Ms. Marvel? Shaka Khan there?
Shaka Khan.
Goddamn.
There was a Shaka Khan song on the radio I was listening to on the way home.
Shaka Khan.
It's like I'm a big fan of the Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And I've got the original Wolverine from back in the day, but the new Magneto that they have, it's basically that version. And if you keep buying different ones, you get all the actual figures for that. But I've got the old school run too, and I love that old school. Like that's a movie that was always my idea for the perfect reboot X-Men movie. Like where we're at now and everything's kind of fucked up. Like if we were to start off with that as the first,
Like already established. We don't have to keep showing origin.
yeah, like you're not
Yeah.
going to change the characters. This is fact. This is what happened after all the shit that you loved before. Now we've got this, and then we go from there because you can always go to any saga from here.
I wish they would do.
Well, there was this one company.
Oh.
There was this one company that were kind of like a third-party company, I think, at first, and they're called Yamaguchi Revoltech. And they do, if you check out the Magneto and the Wolverine and some of the other figures they do, holy shit, you will be blown away by how well that these figures are done and how good they look.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you ever have a chance to look them up, look up the Yamaguchi Revoltech. Amazing looking figures. Like the Wolverine and the Magneto alone and the Gambit one, like, holy shit. They're like out of this world. They're actually done right. My only problem is I won't buy them because I still refuse to give money to Disney.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
I was like, I saw him and I'm like, I gotta buy these. Okay, so you had Wolverine, Siren. Siren's the only one, like, okay, I've heard of her. Havoc, Vulcan, Maggot, Darwin, and then Sabretooth and Wolverine. And
Well,
your
what does Darwin
build
one do?
Darwin
Does he come with different pieces? Like, because he adapts?
I can't remember. All they have is like the little picture in the back of the box. But here's the Build-A-Figure.
Art.
The Build-A-Figure is Bonebreaker. Hang on a second. I'll go on solo here. If you can see that right there, the little
Oh, sweet.
Bonebreaker. And I got 3 pieces to him in with Sabretooth.
Oh, yeah. He's one of the Reavers.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know who the fuck he was. I'm like, I don't know who Bonebreaker is.
Well, did you ever watch the old X-Men cartoon, ETAP?
Yeah. Was he?
There was a couple episodes in there where they had the Reavers went into the tunnels after the Morlocks, and they were the guys that were half machine, half god, half human.
Okay.
They did technology to upgrade themselves so they could go after mutants. They were called the Reavers, and they kind of touched on it just slightly in the Logan movie.
Yeah.
I've seen Logan like twice.
Yeah, with
with the robotic arm.
Yeah.
Yep. Was that like the main? What's his name? Oh shit, I can't think of the guy's name. But that was like the main guy that was like hunting Logan, right? Like, Yep. That's what I thought. That okay. So I know they did like the X-23 in that movie, the little girl, and then in the comics, obviously too.
Not a fan.
I'm so fucking terrified that's what they're gonna do.
Oh, you mean replace an established white male character with a new female character? Yeah, of course. That's exactly what that is.
Dude, seriously, like, what the actual fuck? Okay, and this is the thing, right? Like, look at She-Hulk. She-Hulk is a derivative character. I don't think there's any dispute on that. But at the same time, it's like she's like one of the most acceptable derivative characters.
Yeah, she's one of the better handled.
Well, she was a
tokenized characters.
Yeah, she was a ripoff of the Hulk, but like the reason why she was so successful was because rather than just making a female version of the Hulk, it was like because the Incredible Hulk. I mean, if you distill the story, it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yep.
You know, that's all it is. And we put a cool spin to it, and Marvel made it, in my opinion, better. But She-Hulk is what I would assume what a good-natured feminism would have been back in the day, because you have this mousy, insecure little girl that gets basically trampled on by everybody. She's like a paralegal, totally insular, or what is it, insecure and introverted and all this shit. And then when she gets she gets in that massive accident, and the only person that can save her is her cousin Bruce's blood transfusion. So when she gets the transfusion, she doesn't go through these tests and all that other weird shit that we're seeing in this series. She literally was like an accident. She didn't opt for this. It was like, oh man, she died. She was going to die. She's in an accident. She gets this fixed. And then all of a sudden she becomes this super sexy, bombshell. Everybody wants to bang her. And she flirts with everybody.
Chris, not exactly. If you remember correctly, in the original books,
she flipped out.
Came about, she was the savage She-Hulk, and she was, granted, she wasn't as bad as the original Hulk as far as intelligence goes.
Yeah, that was appeared.
But she was a lot more savage. She was a lot more feral when she.
That was.
And then over the years, she kind of calmed down, and the personalities merged. I believe is how they said it.
Yeah, they so what they did was in that debut where they tried to do the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing again. It didn't sell. people weren't buying that shit. People don't want to see an angry bitch. People don't want to see a miserable, insufferable
We're all
feminist.
dating and or married to them for fuck's
Yeah,
sake. You don't need them in our comics.
So when they put in
obviously you've never been married, Chris. So we're gonna let that one slide.
Right? We know,
But
Tommy. We know.
I have no desire. If I'm gonna be miserable, I might as well be alone. But
That's why he drinks alone with nobody else.
yeah, my buddy Weiser. But they did that course correction as a result of sales. It was like nobody wants to see this, and yeah, that was a very short. Like I can't remember the exact number or the count, but I had a conversation about this very thing with a former coworker who is a huge She-Hulk fan. He's also a Danger Girl fan, which is weird. But he was explaining to me like why She-Hulk was the best like derivative character, or why she was the best female version of an existing male character. Because I was like, I don't like any female to me it's a knockoff. Like if you have to add a she or a black or whatever to the front of it, it can't stand on its own two legs and it doesn't deserve to exist. And he argued
it would have been funny.
Yeah, well, he argued the She-Hulk one, and he won me over because he's like, no, it's not the same story. It's a completely like they tried to do that and it failed miserably, and they kind of went back to the drawing board. And like you said, they did that personality fusion thing and stuff. And she became She became a fourth wall breaker before Deadpool. She was like it was a comedic spin to it. In fact, there's that clip. Remember the Benny Hill thing, like back in the day? It wasn't official or anything, but it was like. It was funny, like there's a market for that, like super sexy chick that's hilarious. Like, hell, Jenny McCarthy did that in the '90s. You know, she beat up Muppets.
A lot of people don't remember that Deadpool never even started out as like a funny character.
No.
Well, I don't know how many people remember this one, but most people probably not. You know, like say a lot of people talk about like She-Hulk and some of these other characters being the first ones that they transposed from male to female. You know, like one of the first ones that Marvel did was a character. She was supposed to be a play off of Captain America, and this was like in this was in the 40s. They did a character called Miss Liberty. She was supposed to almost be like a female version of Captain America, except she wasn't quite as powerful as Captain America.
Oh.
But she had a mini shield. She had a red, white, and blue outfit, you know, and everything like that. So it wasn't
Lady
the first
Liberty?
time they've done it. But what? I'm pretty sure she was called Miss Liberty.
Though I just did a
I don't-
look up, and
I
Lady
don't know.
Liberty-
I'm pretty
Lady
sure it was
Liberty
in the
came up.
40s. So
Well, did you know that was the first mascot of the United States was Columbia? I mean, that's literally the Statue of Liberty.
That's
Like, you know,
what if.
Columbia pictures, like the woman in the toga.
Yeah.
The toga is supposed to be an American flag.
Mhm.
So, like when they say Lady Liberty, they generally refer to Olympia. You know, before Uncle Sam was the mascot. But yeah, like I think I remember seeing some images of that. And was it Miss Liberty? Or because I think it was, but did she become Lady Liberty, or is it?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to look it up.
Because yeah, it was like one of those like. Did you also know there was also before Captain Carter? There was.
All I know is Lady Liberty's in a What If. Like that's her first appearance in like '97 or something.
Like Captain Carter is a what if,
No,
and they keep trying to make her a thing.
What I'm talking about is way before there. Here, I'm getting out
All
my
right,
big
so
book.
Miss, you said
My
Miss
big
Liberty.
book. Here it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Liberty. It was actually Miss America. My bad.
Okay.
Okay.
She
So
came
that
out
was the
in
one that
1944, Miss America. And
So-
Patsy Walker apparently was going around to different conventions and stuff and dressed up as her.
Madeline
Okay.
Joyce Frank.
Why do I get American Chavez when I look up Miss America?
because that's
Marvel.
what's relevant in the zeitgeist. Because that bitch is a
Goddamn.
fucking 7-year-old character. What up,
Don't be
24
stupid.
eyes?
It never happened before. It never happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's never been a thing before. What up, 24 eyes, Outcast Owls Live?
Hey.
Hail, brother. Welcome, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being here. Hey, did you guys see
Here we go.
today? I happened to meet a celebrity today.
Oh,
Now, I was out and about with the family, which is weird where I live because it's a very small, like, vacation town, you know, kind of a resort town. And what up, Godzillionaire? Hail, man. Hail. You're just in time. So I'm out and about, and I'm like, wait a second. I got to get a picture, because normally you don't. Okay. So seeing a minor celebrity where I live, it happens. We get some like pro football players in. I mean, Burt Reynolds is famously from the same town that I grew up in. He lived there for a hot minute. But it was nary somebody from Hollywood. It was actually a foreign dignitary.
Oh, damn.
Which I was fucking shocked. So here's the photo evidence right here. I actually met today while I was at the go-kart track and mini golfing and going through the haunted house. I happened to meet Xi Jinping today. I met Xi Jinping.
Oh shit!
Look at, he had his honey pot and everything. He was very happy to sit there. I was really surprised at how like casual he was, but he was very he was a very
got
like
snot on his nose.
yeah, he was fine. He did not. He said he did not have the Wu flu. So I'm like, okay.
Okay, so this way.
Oh, bother, Guaylo.
Bother, Guayro. Why you want a picture, big round eye, stupid? I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
Oh, man.
Damn.
This
Well,
is
you see me.
adrenochrome, not honey.
Yeah. Oh. So I made an adrenochrome joke to this poor cashier. I'm buying. What the fuck is I buying? I went and bought some cigarettes the other day and scratchers, and because I'm white trash. And I didn't win, so I had to go back home to the wife and kid. But the cashier was like one of those like small town like white trash like cute kind of girls, you know. And she ID'd me, and I'm like, trust me. I was like, I'm old enough. I'm like, I'm probably old enough to be your daddy, of which you have issues. And I said that under my breath. And she said something. She goes, I would have never guessed you were 42. I'm like, yeah. It's like, it's all that adrenochrome. And I grabbed my shit and I walked the fuck out the door.
And then you start singing. They like to call me Big Papa.
Throw your hands in the air. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry.
I love it when they call me Big Papa. You gotta get the fat in the voice. Like.
Oh, hang on. We can do that.
Oh no,
Hang
no,
on.
Brian
Yeah,
Last.
it's been a minute. Brian Last hasn't been here in a minute.
Heavy B.
How you living, Brian Last? The man in the bed to give it edge to my friends in the beard to pension. The man is cream, walking down there in the dream. Still takes back there with infrared beams.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit,
I can't do that anymore.
now.
I can't do that anymore.
Throw them chicken buckets in the air like you just don't care.
I love like that was that hypnotized song where you like mispronounce it like nuclear.
Yep.
I love it when they call me Big Papa.
Wait,
get like
that,
a-
yeah, him. Condo paid for, no car payment, at my arraignment, note for the plaintiff, your daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. God damn it, your daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty, that's how I stay filthy, I get richer than richer. So I bet you guys thought I was going to say, so you, call me Jack. There.
You know how there's like collagen injections to make like women's lips, those gross bloated things.
Yeah.
Well, like in order to sing like Biggie Smalls, you got to get like collagen injections in your like to get like that dewlap, like a goiter, like a fat neck.
A goiter. I had a goiter just implanted. I got a hole. There's a hole in my head that can only be filled by you.
So I have a correction to what I said earlier. I was off by 1 year. She actually came out in 1943, not 44. And she was part of Marvel Mystery Comics number 49.
I gotta introduce my man, my editor, my friend. He's a channel member, an all-around good dude. Ladies and gentlemen, Good Stuff Comics Gator. What's up, brother? Welcome.
What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Saturday nights is just whatever. It's just whatever here. Literally, we have no plan. We were talking about dicks like 10 minutes into the show, already making dick jokes.
Perfect.
I know it's a bit earlier, ETEP, but I want to get this in. Good stuff. I know when you get the Slade going this year, I want a new car. I want a new gaming system.
Just go to floor 6.
But the thing is you have to sit on my lap and ask for those things before anything becomes reality.
That's nasty.
Don't clench.
Wait, I can do it. Oh, that's nasty.
But don't think he won't sit on your lap for a new game system and internet that works.
Yeah, Tommy will do it. If there's functioning internet, Tommy is all over it. He ain't gonna care. He's like, I will whore myself out for that.
I have no problem throwing the guinea pigs under the bus. I could put 5 guinea pigs on your lap.
He will cradle the balls and swallow the gravy. Just for good internet.
You know, at first I wasn't sure if I should come on live, but now I'm so glad I did. All great old guinea pigs all over my. Where are they going again?
It's a Richard Gere effect.
Some Lemmy Winks, man.
Yeah.
Lemmy Winks. Runs Lemmy Winks.
Or Lemmy Winks.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And just in case your toes are feeling left out, Adam Shawhan's going to send some wiener dogs over to get the jams.
That's right. That's from the ankles down, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got you all covered, man.
Fucking guinea pigs and wiener dogs. If the guinea pigs and the wiener dogs combine forces, that is a conglomeration the likes of which we've never seen before. Here it is right here. Look. Lemmy wings, lemmy wings, lemmy wings. So your tale be told, lemmy wings.
Very clean colon.
At least you didn't use that section of The Boys from this season right at the end of that.
I'm still in season 1. I have not.
Oh yeah, they should have had to prepare yourself for that because
I
feel bad for the animator. Somebody was actually hired
in season 2. So,
dude, somebody was hired to model a giant CGI penis and then composite a man into it, and then model the inside of the urethra with all the sludge and slime in there and stuff. Like, that guy needed the
is that why Red Gaze has been MIA all this time?
Oh, poor Red's not even here to defend himself.
yeah, right?
He just sent me a Metallica song, Fade to Black. I don't know what that meant, though.
People remember now, Red has the crickets. So you've got the crickets, the guinea pigs, and the wiener dog clan. So you're screwed. And we've got vampires.
Mm-hmm.
They can just show up at your place. And
Draven's a fucking bat.
send black bats and brown bats at you, to go mess with Chris Fisk for talking some mad schmack.
Hey, wait. What kind of bats?
Some brown bats, some black bats.
Hi! I don't want those black bats around me Asian wife, bud. Keep them away. Take those black bats away from me Asian wife. Keep them away.
I had no idea.
I heard gash. What?
Where's all the gay? There we go. I had to do a Perlman because Vinny's not here. I had to do a Perlman for Vinny. Ron will just sit here for a minute with his big ass fucking Klingon fucking head. So have they officially announced that they've canceled the Flash yet? Because
yeah, I think it's getting season 9, and then that's
no, not the show, not the show, the movie.
Ezra Chokovich Miller.
Yeah, because okay, I don't believe in this whole white privilege thing, but let me explain. Ezra Miller. Here we go. Hang on. I'll talk about Ezra Miller while we watch Lemmy Winks crawl through Richard Gere's intestine.
A little visual aid for Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
the freaking spirit of
This is what's going on inside Ezra Miller while he chokes females.
Doesn't have to grunt to shit.
He hasn't heard himself pass gas in years, let's be honest.
Armageddon.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Paris Hilton's a slut. Get up there.
Oh,
Fucking-
jeez.
I wish I had a plan for tonight, guy. I wish. This is what you're gonna get. There's no fucking plan. I mean, we're only
Saturday night. There's not
we're
supposed to-
46
just
we're
wasn't the
46
plan?
minutes in. If you expect anything highbrow tonight, look.
Oh,
Yeah, this
Is that ever expected here, though?
no.
Yeah.
No.
Tickling
Not at
his
all.
sphincter.
I'll tell
That's
you
what
what,
he's
I
doing.
know for a fact
Tickling the
that we're
sphincter.
on with the biggest group of slack jaw bundle of sticks that you ever seen in your life.
I hope you appreciated that. I did that on Twitter the other day just for you, bro. That was when I said that hashtags, nothing but what I say, hashtags, what a slack-jawed bundle of sticks. I'm like, that one's for Tommy. I was like, this motherfucker's like talking about looking good in a dress. He's got 18 pronouns in his bio. I'm like, nope. What a slack-jawed bundle of sticks when I quote tweeted him. I'm like, I don't even fucking care at this point. Kick me off Twitter. Fuck it. What up? It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. She says, what are you hooligans up to? Oh, no good, like usual. I am
Hamsters,
glad.
buckles, you know.
Yeah, hamsters and intestines and dick jokes and all kinds of ill shit.
People
I'm
sitting
glad
on
to
my
see
lap
you.
asking me for things.
Yep. Good stuff having hamsters and guinea pigs running all over them
Oh, I
and
know.
bats and shit.
It's been a hoot.
And wiener dogs. It's okay. It's all right,
Eating
Courtney.
pigs.
Courtney's here to class the place up a bit.
Yeah.
If not, she'll just throw some more gasoline on the fire,
This is true.
and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh shit. So I thought about going to see Bullet Train tonight, but we ended up having dinner plans because that was like we were looking at the movies that were playing around us, and I was like, that was like, okay, so the kid was begging me to go take him to see Thor, and I'm like, and the wife's like, I'll do it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm not going. I have no fucking okay, so this is bad. Like I wouldn't go see Thor or Doctor Strange, but I sat through Shang-Chi and the Eternals. Well, I slept through part of Shang-Chi in the theater. I mean, that's literally like I went to that by myself. I think I was texting like Tony, and it might have been you too, Dre, because I'm like, I'm in the theater. I'm like, I'm really fucking high. And it got to the part like it was right after the fucking opening where his parents meet and his mom beats his dad because women, and I fucking fell asleep, which is like that's the beginning of the movie. I was just like, this is what the fuck is that, Draven?
It's a hamster trying to get in a tube.
Richard Gere's like, I'm gonna make you an offer, and the hamster's like, I'm sold, you bastard.
He's a little fat bastard. He's trying to get in there.
I thought he's the one that passed because this is the one that went to Andy Dick.
Oh God.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch. Am I on a delay for you guys?
No, you're good.
Am I okay? I'm just making
No.
sure.
It
All right.
could be because Tommy's on his phone and there's always a little hiccup delay
Okay.
from the phone.
All right,
Since
I'm
I've
just
noticed
making
that too,
sure.
Probably when I've done it from my phone.
Because my audio sounds a little bit off, but I checked all my settings, everything's good. I just want to make sure. No, I think, but no, Bullet Train looked good. Did anybody see that one? Chris,
Nope,
did you?
Mm.
No.
I
No?
want to see it. My
It-
brothers and I are supposed to go see it because it's like a good popcorn movie, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
funny.
I do like Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm. And I think I think that one got a lot of hate from the weirdos too, because it's
Oh,
what
that's
what was the complaint on that one? was
toxic
it-
masculinity?
Was it toxic masculinity and white lead actor on
I
this
don't
one? I
even
think
think
it
I've
was.
seen a trailer for it.
I've seen a couple trailers. They've marketed it fairly well. I mean, not over the top, but I mean, I've seen, because I still watch some basic cable from time to time, just at night, like when I go up after the show. I'm not going to really put anything, unless I go to bed and watch Sopranos or something. Normally, if I sit in the living room, I'll just throw like Comedy Central on, because they have The Office or some shit on. But I saw some ads for Bullet Train. Like, I knew, like I knew about it. I was aware of it, so it's not something. But like they got Where the Crawdads Sing playing it right there. I'm like, I'm not going to see that. Like I have no desire. Like it might be a fine movie. I don't know. I'm not.
What is it even about?
It's like I believe a woman gets framed for a murder.
Oh, that's misleading. I was like, that's the actual crawdads.
Yeah, right. I'm like, wait, singing crawdads? Are they gonna hook up with the crows from Dumbo? And
Oh,
Well, I was
shit.
expecting like a Louisiana crawdad like
Cook-off.
bake or some cook off
Yeah.
bake or some shit, you know.
I
yeah.
don't think those crows are allowed anymore, are they?
No. I think they banned the crows and then the frog from the WB. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hello, my
I don't-
neighbor.
Welcome back to the WB. I don't know.
No more.
But-
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. I was listening to. It's funny. You know I was listening to 50s on 5 on Sirius today, and frickin' Trey loves that station because I told him I was like, this is the music that Grandma and Grandpa grew up listening to, you know. And so we listen to that all we listen to that all the time. I was like, man, there's some damn good songs on there. I was like, Jesus, like a lot of this shit takes back the stuff my grandparents used to listen to. But I do have something here we're gonna watch. Now, you know, we were making jokes about men, but well, what if men designed tampons? And they designed the
Hey, it's
commercials.
Velcro.
Men were in charge.
I thought they were called man ponds.
Man pie. Well, you know, I mean, we all know some YouTubers that need those, Tommy. They're, shall we say, they're very, and I say this in his absence, they're very, how shall we say,
What?
And he froze.
but did I freeze? Am I froze?
Yes!
Am I still fucking froze?
Alex
Well,
Jones is not approving.
Did it come back?
That's what happens when you dip your toes too long in the water in Jersey.
See?
All those
And I
guys-
even threw a Jersey frog meme in my fucking Russian video the other day. I saw Vinny caught that. I was like, yep. I was like, I had to throw one in there. I was like, I got to throw a nod in for my boys. But here we go. This is if men were in charge of the marketing for tampon commercials. Hang on a second here. Let me adjust one thing here.
It's just gonna be a penis.
Wow. Look.
Walk it off.
It's got to be able to be shown on YouTube. What are you, gay? Whoops, here we go. Hang on. All right, I think I got. Here we
The
go.
following message is brought to you by the all-male advertising team at Tampax.
We're women on the go. We need a tampon that works with our lifestyles.
That's why we use Tampax. The perfect tampon for that thing that happens. That thing is periods. Periods in the vagina and the uterus.
I need something dependable. Tampax is perfect for when tiny eggs come pouring out of my vagina covered in blood, and I need something to scoop them up to put back inside my body so that I can have babies. Someday.
Women everywhere agree that Tampax is the best there is. Whether your vagina is tall, short, round, square, or shaped like a weird ghost, you and your Tampax are sure to become best
The
friends
weird
forever.
ghost vagina is my favorite.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's literally impossible to know when your period will hit. Once a month, twice a month, 15 times a month, 100 times a day. But I know that no matter how often it comes, I can always count on Tampax.
Studies show that Tampax tampons absorb 75% more blood, sweat, tears, mucus, and cool blue Gatorade than the competing brand. Because you're a woman. And these things come out of you.
What the fuck?
Tampax is the right fit for every woman, no matter how heavy your flow is or how tiny your butthole is. Because that's
what?
where tampons go.
Ow.
This should do it for the week.
Wow.
Tampax, so that the inside of women's bodies don't get cold.
Man, these Lord of the was it Rings of Power trailers are getting weirder and weirder.
I know, right?
Have any of y'all seen that video before? It's old.
No, I have not.
That's
Really?
okay.
It looks familiar, like some of it.
That thing, I played that on the radio. That video is 7 years old. I played that on the radio when I was first working in FM. And now, mind you, most of our audience was about 75% female. And I'm like, you know, I didn't pull any punches either. It was just like, hey, I'm like, ladies out there, do you want to know what happens when men are allowed to design things for you? This is what happens right here. I'm like, hypothetically speaking, this is a male design, tampon commercial. I fucking got, oh my God. I had at least 2 passive aggressive emails from our program director in my inbox on Monday morning, because my show aired on Saturday. Like, I did mainly Saturday nights was my big show, and they got pissed at me for that, because like I designed it, like they gave me a 6-hour time slot. I'm like, this is my show, this is my time. They got mad because I called it the DJ. Nobody has a show on this except the morning show. I'm like, well, this is my time slot, so it's mine, and I'm gonna call it that. So I want these people to get to know me, But the owners of it was the shitty thing was, like, the owners of the radio station, they owned they owned a radio network. There was like 5 or 6 stations they owned, but they were like ultra fucking conservative, and like, I'm pretty well like in the middle, but like they were just like, if I wanted to do anything, they never said anything to me, and they would be like really nice, but then like our program director would send me a passive aggressive email, because the big bitch, the wife, she was like my height. She's like 6'3", about 200 pounds. Like, she's just a big old lady. And then like her husband is this Italian dude, but he's like real small. Like Jeff was probably like 5'9", maybe, about 175 pounds, if that. And oh my God, like if I ever walked in his office, especially like when I was wrestling, like when I was all yoked out, I'd walk in there and I'd be like, hey Jeff, how you doing? And he, oh hi, how you doing? It just like, I'm like, oh my God, dude, like you own this place. Like, have a set of fucking balls, dude. Go. Matter of fact, walk around the corner to your wife's office and be like, hey, can I have my balls? Like, what a fucking cock. Holy
the cliffs of Krakahoa.
I guarantee she pegged him. I guarantee you.
Damn.
He was a fucking dude. And then their kid was this insufferable like frat bro who like now mind you, I'm like 30, when I start working there I was like 34 or 33, and I worked there until I was about 38. And he was probably 10, 11 years younger than me. But like the way he acted, it was fuck, dude. It was so miserable. Like, holy shit. And then I have to like act like, hey, because he was all like, oh, dude, you're like, oh, fucking A, like, and have to just kayfabe. It was a good thing I had wrestling going for me. It's like kayfabe. Just pretend you like this motherfucker and don't murder him. Don't murder him. It was,
what happened?
Oh God, that was a miserable fucking like. They paid like shit too. That was the thing. Like, I asked for a raise, and they like laughed it off, and I'm like, okay, fuck you, I quit, and just quit. I'm like, fuck you. And at the time, I was the only DJ they had on their classic rock station. They gave me the entire station, and 6 months in, I asked for a raise. I'm like, can I get a little? Nope. I'm like, I'm out. Dude, they were paying me like $10 an hour.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. And I'm working full time doing finance at this point, and going in there in my spare time to do my shows and shit. I was just like, and wrestling on the weekends. I'm like, oh, fuck this. No, radio's fun. Like, it's fun. It can be fun. Like, but man, it doesn't pay shit. It doesn't pay shit. Good stuff.
Well,
You worked in FM, didn't you?
No.
I thought you did. Oh, okay.
No.
It doesn't pay shit. That's the worst thing about it. Like, unless you do sales, like they asked me if I wanted to do sales. I'm like, motherfucker, I work full time. When am I gonna do like that's a day job? Like, when the fuck am I gonna do that?
Dude,
hey,
like radio is it's like print, like newspapers. It's much
a dying.
Yeah. We lost, like, here in New England, we lost WAAF, which was one of the best rock stations in the Boston area. And they were the creators of Whip It Out Wednesday with Opie and Anthony. Like, you'd just be riding around and it'd be Whip It Out Wednesday, and there'd just be random boobs out on the street. You're like, today was a good day. Yeah, like, dude, I miss the 90s. But when WAAF shut down, like, that was like an end of an era. Because, like, that was rock, and they got bought out by like some weird like Christian like I turned it on one day. I'm in the car, and all of a sudden like, yay, Ezekiel said to it. I'm like, what the hell is this? Is this like the beginning to an Aussie song? Like, when's it gonna rock? And it never did.
Yeah, but Chris, it never really truly died. It just actually shifted formats, like a lot of things that we've seen before. You know, cable TV shifted over to streaming services, which have basically become the new cable companies, really, in a way, the way they're doing it. Yeah. I'm just waiting for everybody to start bundling everything together, and Disney is one of those companies that start doing that shit.
Yep,
they're gonna absorb
Hulu, ESPN, Disney Plus, and you're going to see more companies getting together with other companies. It's going to be just like cable all over again. But the same thing with the radio. All that went to the what is it? Sirius and all the other ones.
Yep. Well, look at how big of a deal did Howard Stern sign with his first Sirius deal? It was like what, a couple $100 million at least when he started the Howard Stern Sirius network. And I mean, I have Sirius in my Jeep, but I don't listen to Howard Stern anymore. Once he turned, which is weird how establishment he turned for being somebody who was so anti-establishment. His whole career was anti-establishment.
Yeah, it was flipping the bird to the establishment, and now he's
kind of like Rage
the
Against the Machine.
Yeah, fuck you and do what I tell you.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Fuck you, do what I tell you. Wait, what? That's not how that song goes, motherfucker. Like,
that's not how any of this works.
Yeah. Rage for the machine.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? Everything sucked once he went on Sirius. Yeah, you know, and that was the thing, was once he went on Sirius, he should have had, he had more freedom. I mean, because that's basically uncensored. Well, now, not so much, because everything's fucking. If you say the wrong thing, these motherfuckers are gonna crucify you.
Yep.
Well, it wound up doing the same thing the radio did. ETEP, it wound up going commercial. You know, they started throwing all the commercials and everything in there. Once they did that, they actually fell under the FCC guidelines at that point.
Yep.
He's on behalf of the machine.
Hale scrambles the death dealer. And watch a show at night. Yeah, I miss his show on the E Network. I used to watch that every night. The Basco Scenario. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Hello, Basco Scenario. Welcome. That's a new name in the chat. Welcome. Hey. Welcome. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Welcome. Belmont Press in the house.
Hey.
What's up? What's going on?
What's up, Justin?
Yeah. Little smokes.
Let me see here. Yeah, I would say I stream with Justin over on. Yeah, I was gonna say let's see. Hang on. I'm looking for a good GIF here. We'll just play this one just because I like it. Since Tony's not here, and big shout out to my co-host, man. This dude is like my brother. I love this cat. Let's hear from Vince McMahon on behalf of Tony, shall we? Should we hear from Vince? Here, let's hear from Vince.
God damn it, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be returned to his home here in the World Wrestling Federation and announced he will be here forever. We would never let go of our great champion unless I can sell him out for someone younger, a better-looking guy that Pat Patterson vouched for, who ends up getting injured in 2 months and has to retire. God damn it! No, unlike Pat and Sean, we would never screw Brett. Only Brett can screw Brett, and Stephanie will be screwing nobody. Oh, yeah! Oh, what the hell is going on here? I got you for 3 minutes! When's it gonna be my turn?
I got you for 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, I got you for 3 minutes.
Someone's overestimating their skills,
right? I made a meme. I made a meme out of that. It was like it was him going like that. It's like when the fetish hooker shows up and.
Oh no!
And you paid for an hour, but low key, you know it's like gonna be 3 minutes. Like, I got you for 3 minutes, freak show.
Oh damn! Oh, dude, you're cutting out, or you were.
Am I?
Yeah, you froze for a second.
You're lagging.
All right. All right, hang on. Let me go off camera.
It's like watching an old kung fu movie.
A bit.
Yeah, my bad internet is pulling him down with me.
God damn it, Tommy. CenturyLink, no. CenturyLink's like, nah, fuck you. We're gonna get you.
I'm chasing
Share
Chris.
that Twitter thing. So. Yep.
Well, that video you were just playing was in stereo, and you can hear the woman
Chris.
orgasming on the
I'm
left.
gonna get you, Chris. Get you.
Whoa, big brown belly.
Oh, God.
That's pretty much what was happening on Friday last week.
That
I still love you caught it from the security camera, bro.
right, like that is the best. That is the best security camera footage I've seen since that guy at the smoke shop in Vegas stabbed that dude trying to rob him, and he was like, "I'm dead. I'm dead."
Yeah, man, you don't mess with Asian shop owners, man. We tend to settle things quickly.
Yeah, dude. Dun, bro got stabbed.
Be glad they weren't
man.
Vietnamese, because he'd have became spare ribs.
Oh shit. That was gangster, dude, because he did too. He was just like, you know what? No, just like like he grabbed the guy and like pulled him back to him. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like at that point he already stabbed him 3 or 4 times. I'm like, fuck, he could have let him go and just been like, let that be a lesson. He was like, no. You're not going anywhere.
Dude, it would have been perfect if he pulled that what that German guy did in Saving Private Ryan and just would have went shh.
Yep.
Well, but
hey
think
man,
about it, right? We've been trained in movies to see when you think you kill the guy, then the fucker comes back to try to kill you. Make sure some bitch is dead in the first place.
Like Anne Heche in the ambulance.
Oh yeah, damn.
You know, I could probably look it up on my Twitter. I feel bad because it wasn't more than like 2 months ago Anne Heche said something stupid on Twitter, and I was just roasting the fuck out of her.
Now she has garbage on the Clintons, and look what happened.
Yep.
She got out of that bag, and she's trying to like free her feet. And they're like, "Bitch, you're going in there." And it's like, why are firemen putting somebody into an ambulance? That's where the EMTs are supposed. Did the mafia forget to change costumes? Like,
it's just like John C. Reilly and Step Brothers. I'm alive. I'm alive. No, shut up. You're waking the neighbors. Let the dirt shower over you.
The perfect person to take care of Hillary Clinton right now would be the termite. Why doesn't he exist?
The termite?
What about the tick? I mean, I would go for the tick too at this point.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Deflator mouse. Batman web.
Wait. What about Danger Mouse?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
British cartoon.
Kids today know nothing about Danger Mouse, dude. I was like, I used to watch that shit was on Nickelodeon back in the day. I used to watch that show.
Hamster,
Danger Mouse, Mighty Mouse, you know.
Isn't there like a Duckula?
Yeah, Count Duckula.
Yeah, Count Duckula, I remember that.
Adam Ant, like they had a whole bunch of weird ones. I don't know if you've seen this. This is maybe about a year and a half.
Underdog.
About a year and a half ago,
Underdog.
They actually in Target they had a Danger Mouse car and figure set.
Oh nice. Shit!
Hey, wasn't the bad guy a frog too?
I think so. What up, Bodega? Hail, Doc. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for joining us.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Oh yeah, he jumped into a file cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
I think
They
we
must
need to
have brought
laugh
Danger
Olympics
Mouse back.
every Saturday morning, man. Laugh Olympics.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
laughing. Remember, was it Cartoon Express on USA? Remember that shit? Cartoon Express?
Oh yeah.
Fucking, they had what was it? The Herculoids? Remember the Herculoids?
Mm-hmm.
World of Hanna-Barbera Super Adventure.
I remember
Thank
the
you.
Hanna-Barbera over the air network shit, man. So before USA, I remember it back in the day. So that was the shit.
Yeah.
Those cartoons, man. Look at those fucking cartoons compared to the dreck they put out today.
Oh, I know. Uncle Grandpa. What the hell is that?
Yeah, Godzillionaire makes a good point. Space Ghost.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Dude, on adult, I used to love that on Adult Swim. Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yeah.
I've
Like-
got the DVDs downstairs, brother.
Speed Racer. Okay, so y'all remember Johnny Quest, right? So today,
Oh, yeah.
me and Trey are in the Jeep. The wife had to go in the house to grab something. We come back in between stops, right? And he said something, and I'm like, I said, "Hey, Haji," I said, grab me my hat. He goes,
Zim Zalabim.
he goes, "What?" I'm like, "Haji." He goes, what's that? I was like, "If I'm Johnny Quest, trust me, buddy, you're Haji." I was like, Haji was Johnny Quest's sidekick. I was like, "We need to watch the cartoon. Watch. YouTube will flag me for a racial epithet for saying Haji."
Probably.
It's a cartoon fucking character's name. Lighten the fuck up. And his name's Haji. I'll say it again for those of you in the back. But yeah,
Well, Haji's Indian anyway, so it's not even.
But it's YouTube, you know. I mean,
It's 2022 too. Remember.
I made that video about that drag show in Denver, and that got flagged for it needs to be 18 and up. I'm like,
what?
So kids can see the fucking drag show, but to see the video with me talking about how bad it is that kids saw the drag show, you have to be 18. Okay, as long as I know that we're all fucked here. Okay.
Well, you remember the woman who got kicked out of the school board meeting because she was reading books that the teachers were reading? And they're like, "That's not appropriate." And it's like, that's the point.
Yeah,
That's what you're reading.
School library.
Yeah.
you ban Atlas Shrugged and To Kill a Mockingbird, but you'll allow this shit that's okay.
Little Billy's Adventures in Fudge Packing. Like, come on.
Right? That's fine. That's inclusive and diverse.
Yeah. Richard Gere's Adventures with Rodents. Like.
Richard's rodent rapscallion escapades. I don't know. I couldn't think of another R word at that point.
You remember some of the messed up books we had? Is like I don't know if you guys had it, but like in the 80s, some of the first books that we had were things like Blue Dilly Dilly, like Stepping Stones, and like who the hell, like, you know that there's some fucked up people that are into some fiddling. Right.
What about the Dick and Jane books? Y'all remember those?
Yeah.
Dude, I had them in like we were using those like I think first grade
with Pug. Yeah. Dick and Jane like Pug.
I have one of those. I have one of those books still. It is at my mom's house. I swear to Christ, if it is not there, I'll be pissed because I want to show that, because it was the one I had in school, because at the end of the school year, for some reason, I just took it. I'm like, I'm going to keep this, and I put it in my backpack. But I have one. And yeah, it's funny. Speaking of books, I'm reading my kid. I got a set. It's called the Tuttle Twins, and they're libertarian books for children.
Awesome.
And the one I just read him was about the state and how you have persuasion and coercion, and how the government, the state becomes a predator. It's predator versus prey. And yeah, if anybody out there has got kids or grandkids and you want to get them something good, these books, they're called the Tuttle Twins. They're like libertarian. It teaches you all. Yeah, I've read them like 2 or 3 of them, and I'm like, yeah, this friend of ours, it's like his little girlfriend's parents loaned them to us. We traded some books back and forth for the kids, and I'm like, they gave us like 8 of them, and we're on like book 3 right now. I'm like, yeah, these are
nice.
Like, yeah,
because we should drop some of those in schools, like make it an effort. Let's go around and it's kind of like where I was taking Rich Ayala's roach balls and putting them in dentist office waiting rooms. That was a backing well worth it, man. I can't wait to.
That book is fucking awesome. Oh
yes,
my god, it is so good. Well, I did a review on it with Mrs. Good Stuff, and
nice.
we were as roaches doing the review. So
that's why roach balls.
Yeah, it even came with little plastic roaches.
I tell you what. Yeah, when I opened my box up and I seen the comic sitting there, I was okay, and I flipped it over and I seen the second bag with the extra goodies in it. I seen that and I grabbed the shoe at first, just out of pure instinct.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that book is awesome. It's huge too. It's bigger than Mary Boy's, like dimension wise.
It's huge. It's fucking cool. It is so greasy and grimy and gross, but at the same time, it's like fucking beautiful. It's awesome. It's one of the coolest things ever. It is. And it
Sounds
takes
like
you
a
places
burrito.
you don't think that you want to go, but when you get there, you're like, I'm glad we're here.
Oh, I can't wait to like hear about like if it makes the news around here of some traumatized mom who's like let their kid read this in the waiting room at the dentist's office.
Right. Because at first glance, it's almost like, I don't know, something that maybe if you're not really paying attention, it looks like something a kid could read.
Yeah, it's got bright
But
colors.
when you start looking at it and, there's dick graffiti and shit like that all over the place, you're like, okay, this isn't good for kids. And then, I don't want to go into too much and ruin it for people, but it's really cool. If you've backed it, you're going to be super happy.
Yeah, I definitely I would recommend this book. It's awesome.
What is it?
It's Rich Ayala's Roach Balls. It was on Indiegogo. I think is it in demand still?
No, I think it closed out. I think he's done now.
Son of a bitch.
I think I could be wrong.
Oh,
on that.
son
You'd
of
have
a
to look.
bitch!
But it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see a cartoon of this, man. Like I want to see.
It should be.
Yeah, I want the Blu-ray of this.
It should be Adult Swim as well.
That is dude. Okay, so when Adult Swim like really hit big was like 2000 and like between 2001 and like what, like probably like 05, 06 in that frame, like it got big. Like, okay, so I was living in my apartment, I was like 21. Dude, there was like me and like 3 or 4 of my like boys that worked together. Every night would be like they would come over and it was like 11 o'clock and it was like we were gonna get high and we were gonna watch Family Guy.
Yeah.
Because they had the block of Family Guy at 11, and then you got Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and after that it was what the fuck was it? Robot Chicken.
Oh yeah. Harvey Birdman,
I mean,
Attorney at Law.
Harvey Birdman. Then okay. Did anybody ever watch that Moral Oral show?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember how that got taken off the air because it was so messed up?
Oh my God. Okay, so I was trying to tell Trey about Turn the Other Cheek the other day. I'm like, if anybody ever turns the other cheek, smack him in the fucking face. No, I didn't say that to my kid.
Oh, we got Vinny in the back.
Oh shit! Hang on, let me bring him in. Hey, what's up, Vinny?
Hey yo, oh hey.
Hey, oh.
Mona, Angela, the gay kid. I don't remember his name.
Damn.
What's up?
Jonathan Pedro.
How we doing, everybody?
Good. Welcome, bro. Welcome.
Man. Yeah, Moral Oral. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're talking about cartoons and shit right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen Moral Oral, but I believe when I was scrolling through HBO yesterday, I think I saw it pop up in their series.
Dude,
Nice.
If you get just
Stevie and
watch
Goliath.
the Turn the Other Cheek episode. Hang on a second. I'm gonna take a copyright for this. I don't even give a fuck. It's gonna be worth it
You have
because
to kill them all, Moral.
here's the song. I'm gonna show the fucking song because it's so goddamn funny. I don't even fucking care. I'll just trim it down. I'll trim the segment out after they claim it. But this shit is fucking great. I the first time I saw this, I was higher than I am right now. I mean, it was fucking hilarious. But here it is right here. This is Turn the Other Cheek.
Hi, Mom. How was school today? Great. I got to turn the other cheek. Sounds fun. You bet.
You've got to turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Show the world how strong you are by simply acting weak. Inherit all the rules someday, 'cause you will be the meek. Show them just how meek when you turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Show them just how strong you are by simply acting weak. Inherit all the rules someday, 'cause you will be the meek. Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Show them just how meek when you turn the other cheek.
Wow.
Gracious.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, there's the one where he goes. I think I don't know if it's that same episode or not, but it's anytime he sees anybody make a fist, he like preemptively just like beats the fuck out of them. Was that the same episode, Chris?
Was that the one where the dog basically tells him you have to kill them all, Moral?
I can't really don't. All I know is like because he whoops his dad's ass.
Yeah,
because he sees his dad make a fist, and Moral just does this thing like he does. He looks right at his dad, and he's like, and you see his eyes narrow, and he just fucking goes at him. Oh man, that guy. It's such a stupid fucking show, but it's hilarious. Like, I mean, it doesn't take much to entertain me. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
Sometimes those are the best ones, though. The ones that are so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we make fun of the ones who did all those holiday specials and with that claymation shit.
Mhm.
Dude, it's classic. Yeah, I've only seen highlights of it. Like, does anyone know where that thing's streaming?
Well, HBO.
It's probably on HBO Max because they got Adult Swim and everything.
Well, they had the last episode taken off because it went way too far. I can't remember exactly. Immortal Oral, yeah. There was I think there's a YouTube video that explains why it was taken off. But it was kind of like, you know how there's Family Guy episodes that you can't see anymore, like
When You Wish Upon a Jew.
Yeah,
the When You Wish Upon a Weinstein.
Weinstein.
Yeah, it wasn't his name. His name was Weinstein too.
Yep. Yeah, you can't get that one, or the one where Lois gets an abortion, or there's another one, and then they edited the racist Kermit, where thank God, back to where you came.
Yeah, how do I get back to town? Yeah, back to where you came. Yeah, in the boat out in the swamp. Yeah, hang on a second. Frankie knows. Says the Yankees beat Boston 3-2. So here we. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Fuck the Red Sox. Fuck the Red Sox. Fuck the fucking Red Sox.
Dude, I'm in Red Sox Nation. You want to go, Chief? I'm the throwdown.
We're wicked fucking hard, boy. I'm a fucking South boy. Was it South Boston Yachty? South Yachty.
Are you a Southie? You gonna throw down for real? Are you serious, Chief? That's wicked hard, man.
Kick that man. Kick that man now.
How do you like them apples? Whoa. Did I just like trigger somebody's Siri? Or?
Siri's like, no. Siri's like, no, fam.
I'm sorry.
Whatever you said,
don't like
no.
those apples. I am going to kick your ass, you Boston Red Sox piece of shit.
Damn.
You know
Siri's
what though?
On the reg.
Seriously,
that time of the month.
Yeah.
Siri, make a sandwich. Make a sandwich, Siri.
I fucking detest the Red Sox, right? But you know what? The goddamn, you know who saved my life is David Ortiz. David Ortiz literally saved my life. So I'm in the Dominican Republic, and I there's a lot of these details that I don't want to talk about on air, but all I will suffice to say
you were on the dance floor and he was a DJ, right? I think they made a song about
DJ
it.
saved my life. No, it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything that fun. It was no. I had to act like I was a Boston Red Sox fan for about 5 minutes, enough to handshake, high five, and hug a bunch of Dominicans that I was hanging out with, about 12 of them, and there was like me and my 3 buddies in the Dominican Republic off the resort, and yeah, and then after that I was like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here, get your shit, let's go, and we walked out and got the fuck out of Dodge. But yeah, because we walked into this little hut, and there was like a couple, there's like me and my 2 buddies, and who are both, I mean, let me put it to you this way: if my life was at stake and I had these 2 guys with me, I'd fucking commit Harry Carey myself. I mean,
Wow.
it'd be like, remember in season 1 of The Boys where they let the fucking girl out of the cage? Frenchie lets a girl out of the cage, and the one guy's just like, yeah, fuck this, and just shoots himself. That would be me, hypothetically in Minecraft for YouTube. If I in this situation, I would have been like, I would have grabbed the hypothetical Dominican's machete and stabbed myself in the fucking chest. All right. Yeah, because it was that kind of situation. But yeah, so we were 3-2, and then it was like 12-3 at one point. The ratio Dominicans to Whitey, and yeah, there's no way I'm getting out of this going like, you can't hurt me, I'm Jewish. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The J card wouldn't have worked there, Chris. Wouldn't have worked. They didn't care.
Damn it.
They didn't care.
Oh no.
So
no shalom for us.
So yeah, so it was definitely not Shabbat Shalom. It was not. There was no peace to be had. But no. So I
don't normally smoke, but I have the sudden urge to.
Yeah, dude, that is the best bikini I've ever seen. Like, Good Stuff's head is in the right spot. Like that's where I want to be right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Between a pillow and a soft place.
It's a man of refined taste.
I mean, do you think hypothetically, if I said that I was okay? So we'll say it to this. We went in there because we were looking to buy, which is legal in where I live, and it's why I smoke my vape on the street. Some cannabis, we'll say some cannabis, because we literally, now this is in 2014. We had edibles on the plane with us. My buddy that went with us was my caregiver, and he goes, no, it's fine. The dogs can't pick these up, and he took edibles on the plane. I'm like, I would not try that, but I will eat them on the airplane the whole fucking flight. So I did. And we ran out by the second day we were there, and we were there for like 8-9 days. And I was like, all right, so we got to get some. My buddy that owned like part of this resort timeshare thing we were staying at, he's like, all right, well, I know where to go. So we went down there, which I should have known better than trust this fucking idiot. He's a fucking electrical engineer. The guy's brilliant, but he has no common sense and has never been in a fight in his life. So I mean, it's. And then my other buddy is about, he's like 6'1", 130 pounds. And again, I would just commit Harry Carey. So we go in, we go out back, and we're looking for a place to piss, and this little Dominican dude comes out and goes, what do you need? We're like, a bathroom. He goes, right behind my shop, and then come in. We're like, all right, whatever. So we piss and we walk in, and we come in, and he busts out and he pours 3 drinks, right? And this is Mama Juana or whatever I think it's called. It's like their kind of version of moonshine, which holy shit. The homemade stuff which he had poured out of a fucking old milk jug into Dixie cups is way stronger than the shit you get at the resorts. So, it was basically, I got a bottle of moonshine, like a mason jar of moonshine I've had for 8 years. I've got it in my liquor cabinet. That shit is basically paint thinner. Yeah, you sniff it and you're like, I don't need to drink for a year.
Clear my sinuses.
I'm good. Yeah, I used it during COVID to keep my sense of smell going. But no, so we're sitting down, and the guy's like, what do you want? And my buddy is handling the marijuana transaction, the cannabis, the legal cannabis in Michigan, but not in Dominican. We don't care. So he's handling that. And in the meantime, like 5-6 of this dude's buddies come in, right? So they're sitting there, and we start I'm talking to him, I'm like, okay, so somebody's got to be the fucking adult in the room. So I start just bullshitting with these guys, and all of a sudden one of them reaches into his big ass cargo shorts and pulls out a fucking one of them 1-gallon Ziploc bags. All right. So in this Ziploc bag, everybody's seen the movie Scarface, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Tony Montana's in the bag, and I don't play that game. At that point in my life, I'm like, this is way, way, way behind me. I'm 34 at this point. I'm like, I don't know. Nope. Well, when somebody pulls a big ass Rambo knife out and dips it into a 1-gallon bag of Tony Montana and puts it right in front of your face, what do? Do you say no and risk having that go right here? No, the fuck you do not. So that was an interesting fucking. The next 20 minutes were a literal fucking. Just you remember that like when you see those movies and everything stops and you see like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what's happening right now.
Yeah. Pans around. That was basically how the next. Yeah. That's basically how it went. And yeah, so finally in comes this big ass fucking dude. I mean, this big ass Dominican. He's got a David Ortiz jersey on, which David Ortiz from the Dominican Republic, right?
Oh yeah, Big Poppy.
Yep. So he walks in, and I'm like, at this point, I'm like, we gotta go. I'm like, we got our shit. We got our Cuban cigars. We got our legal cannabis. We've had a lot of Tony Montana and Mama Juana. I'm like, there's fucking about 12 of these motherfuckers. I'm like, we gots to go. So one guy walks in. I was like, hey, I'm like, Big Poppy, and the guy starts laughing. He goes like that. I was like, hey, I love the Red Sox, man. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. And he was like, Big Poppy's king. I'm like, hey, Big Poppy's king. He fucking pours another round of drinks, and then he just wants everybody drank, and it's like, let's go. And they're all fucking start going back to the Tony Montana. I'm like, and we just walked the fuck out at that point with our shit. And them two are fucking chattering like little fucking beep, 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 all laughing, and I'm sitting there going like, I'm literally standing up going, one of you bitches cough up a fucking cigarette.
A good tomato sauce has the same effect.
Yeah, one of you bitches cough up a cigarette right now. My heart is in my fucking chest.
I'll say it because a certain person isn't here. When he pulled out that 1 gallon bag, did he not see your nose and think there was enough to go around? Or? I'm sorry. I know I just betrayed my Hebrew heritage.
You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Jew on Jew hate crime.
In that nose, he pulls out 2.
It's like, what are you guys gonna use?
That's nose on nose crime. You can't do that, bro.
Shalom versus shalom.
We don't allow Jew on Jew crime here.
Boy, that was a hate crime, bud.
He just pulled a Soros.
But he did, man. I was like, oh my God. Like, yeah, and let me tell you what, at that point in time, I could, it'd been a minute, but I could tell you if anything had been stepped on, and that had not been stepped on, because as soon as it hit you, it was like, oh, hi. Like, hello, can I have another, please? Yeah. We went back to the resort, and I told these two, because these two had never done any of that shit before. I was like, hey, Dumb and Dumber. I'm like, don't be bouncing around like Tigger. I'm like, chill the fuck out. I was like, we're gonna smoke. I was like, I'll roll a fucking blunt. We'll smoke. I'm like, you two retards, chill the fuck out. You know.
They wanted a 20-minute run.
Oh, yeah. They were. It looked like Baywatch. These two fucking just jogging down the beach, and I'm sitting there going, you motherfuckers. I'm like, I should. I was like, as a matter of fact, I should have left one of y'all back there. God damn. I should have left one of you bastards back there. But yeah, and then the next night we're of course we're all drunk because everything's all inclusive. It's like 10:30 at night. We're walking down the beach from like one bar to the next because there was like 6, 7, 8 bars in the resort, and me and my buddy are just like, fuck it. I didn't have my phone or nothing. I was like, hey, hold my cigarette and my wallet. She goes, why? And we jump in the fucking ocean. We just jump in the fucking water. We're swimming around. It's like, and I watch too much Discovery Channel now. I'm like, oh my God, how the fuck did I not die? I was in that water for like 5 fucking. The wife was like, our wife was like screaming at us. She's like, do you fucking? I was like, that was like the 3rd, 4th time I've been to the ocean, you know, whatever, you know. That was a mistake, you know. Luckily, here I am, you know. I have done so much stupid shit and put myself in so many dumbass situations, and yet here I sit.
I will survive.
I feel, you know, I'm much luckier than George Floyd, honestly. I just
you're not doing the amount of fentanyl.
Yeah, no Fentos, the breath taker.
Fentos.
Fentos free.
Oh God.
Why was he here? Who let that son of a bitch in here? This is my house. I'm St. Floyd, you crackers.
George, where's Lionel? George, someone help me.
I can't breathe, George.
Oh, shit.
Wheezy's.
A Funko Pop of Wheezy.
Wheezy's right here. Wheezy is right here.
Yeah, I am George.
George.
I had too much fentanyl as well.
George, you want some of this action, don't you, George? You want me to drop it like it's hot, don't you?
George, look at my bobblehead action, George.
That's
not Wheezy, that's Florida.
I'll shake it fast and show you what I'm working with, George.
I'm bringing the cake.
God.
I'm bringing the cake.
Oh, Jesus. Floyd and Fentanyl, let you tip it.
This is official. We have no plan tonight, ladies and gentlemen. No plan. None. And it's perfect that way. It wouldn't be Saturday night.
There was no plan.
That is usually the plan on Saturday nights.
You messaged me. You said burn down the house today, so I did.
You have to burn
He's
them
like,
all, baby.
burn down the house, but do it on ETEP's channel. Bird's like, got it. And break.
We went kind of crazy on mine on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man. Fridays.
I have to fight it. I'm waiting to hear back.
Oh damn.
Was it that bad?
Oh yeah,
Was it
dude. I couldn't even find it on his channel. The only way I found it was on his Twitter share.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was titled the Mar-a-Lago panty raid party.
Hey, was that legit? Did they really? Was that legit? Did they?
Yeah, they were in her closet for like 45 minutes. So I'm sure they were stealing panties and wearing her dresses and all that.
Oh, I bet you a bunch of those. Oh my god.
Oh
my god,
I
dude.
want something too.
Undo me so hard. Oh wait.
Yeah, I showed the meme of the agents wearing her dresses. I'll stand on barbecue.
What is it? There's definitely something nuclear involved because they were all glowing.
They're huge. Yeah, I can see. Like I said in the Russian video, I don't know how any Wait, hang on. I got to do this as Yuri.
He's got to dress up like Kane from CNC Red Alert.
Where's that? I'm not putting the eye patch on. Hang
son
on.
of Beach.
Wait, here. Where the fuck? I don't even know where it went at this point. Here, hang on. We're just going to do it with the WKRP. Look, comrades, I don't know how any American can trust three-letter agency started by cross-dressing fat man who looks like Tim Curry from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Look, if you trust that for your law, then look, I've got that bridge in Timbuktu I'll sell you. Is that what the Americans say, Timbuktu? Okay, Timbuktu. That's approved by the man off camera with AK-47 pointed just outside of my head. We're fine. Where's my vodka?
Make him say niet.
Niet, comrade. So, from the back seat today, I heard a tiny Russian accent because Trey, he watched the video.
Oh, no.
He's doing a little Russian accent. I'm like
practicing.
Dude, he does a little Skeletor impression. He does the little laugh and he'll be like, "You'll never stop me, hey man." It's so funny.
That's awesome.
It's fucking hilarious.
Excellent.
I know. I'm like, you know what? The kid
Never know, might be a good impressionist later.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. But I was his age when I started.
Yeah.
And that's all it took was about 20 years of doing the Cleveland voice, and now my Cleveland is. I don't even do the Peter Griffin impression anymore. Nobody wants to hear me do the Peter Griffin. Everyone wants to hear the Cleveland one.
When you did Peter beating Cleveland, dude, that was probably one of the I hurt myself laughing.
Oh, dude,
I can't breathe, Peter.
Take that, Cleveland. Come here. Hey, let's put Joe's knee on his neck. He can't even feel it. Peter, get Joe's knee off my neck. It's like weird wiggly jello.
Peter, this isn't funny anymore.
hey, Peter, I'm going to put this in his ear. Oh, Quagmire, you put that in my wife, Loretta.
Good stuff.
If Seth MacFarlane ever croaks, we've got his replacement right here.
Well, I got to do that shit on the Orville the Orville Nation show with Jay Lee on there, and he's been on Family Guy and American Dad. So yeah, I saw him kind of turn his head when I started doing the Cleveland impression. I was like,
I kept egging you on because I was in the chat.
Yeah.
Jay was cool, man. He got doxxed by the Wiener Dog Clan, and then found out that they were actually just a bunch of dogs watching him. And dude was cool with it. Like he was fighting back with the message and stuff.
It's all good.
It was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Even in the chat and on the panel, dude, it was just really nice to see somebody you see on screen that's not a douche.
Yeah, no, he was. He was really fucking cool. He was really down to earth. Yeah, and I follow him on Twitter, and we disagree politically on a few things, but it's like, you know what? Like after getting to talk to this guy, like on camera and off, it's like he's a good dude. It's I like that. I support him. I haven't got to see any of this season of the Orville. It's all available, I think, on Hulu now or
they're
Disney,
gonna do something
Disney
weird
Plus.
with it.
Yeah, they're not doing like weekly releases for it, I don't think.
No. So the season has ended. Like they have the season finale. So all season 3 is all there. But I believe you only have like a week or something left, or one more week or something, and then they're gonna either take it off or move it to Disney Plus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Some stupid just give me the Blu-ray. Like, damn it! Like,
I'm ready to do that. I was when me and Trey were toy shopping yesterday. I almost bought Thundercats. I'm like, no, we got to finish watching He-Man and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first. Because then I said I'm gonna buy Thundercats and G.I. Joe.
Dude, here's the thing. I watched the reboot of Thundercats, not that garbage Thundercats.
Oh,
that pineapple-haired hipster, but like the one before that.
CalArt shit they dared to put out.
There was a Thundercats remake that was made in was it like 2011?
Adult Swim, I think.
Yeah, that was, in my opinion, as somebody that watched. So I watched it as a kid back in the 80s, and then I watched this other one with my nephew. I actually preferred the newer one. That was the first time I've ever had a remake, and I went, "This is superior to the original."
Nice. Wow. It's the one though that has no ending, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. But it's so good. Like, why did they do that stupid roar when they had this awesome It was so good.
Is that where they had Lionel's dad and it was voiced by the actual actor who played Lionel?
Yeah, like Leonidas or whatever his name, Claudius. That's what it was. Claudius, his dad. And they didn't use a separate planet. Like, it wasn't like they traveled through space. It was like the kingdom of Thundera was actually a kingdom, not a planet. And it made more sense.
Okay.
Like, they were already living there. And they actually tied in Silverhawks and Tiger Sharks? Yeah, this is the one.
Shit.
Yeah, they tied those into it.
I think I seen the first episode.
You said they tied in Street Sharks and shit? This?
Yeah, no, not Street Sharks. Tiger Sharks. Tiger Sharks.
Silverhawks, man. ETEP took a claim for my request after getting sick and coming back and not dying. We were doing a show when I barely had a voice, and I was talking about Silverhawks, and he even played it and took the copyright for it.
Nice.
When this came out, and I worked at Kmart, like you couldn't give the toys of these away. Like
That's why it went off. That's why they lost it, because they were trying to sell the toys. The toys didn't sell, but the show was superior to the original. Like Tigra is actually his like half brother or his brother, and he's resentful to him and stuff. Like all the characters were better designed.
Yeah, I remember some of that.
Yeah, the He-Man animated show in 2002. I've never watched any of that, but I've heard nothing but good things about that.
Yeah, that's where the Keldor, that's where they had the origin of Skeletor, where he threw the acid vial, it bounced off of He-Man's dad's shield.
All right.
See, when I was working at McFarlane, like they called them the Four Horsemen, ironically. Those guys, they used to be sculptors, and they did fabrication too at McFarlane. They left and they signed the deal with Mattel, and they were working on that He-Man property. They're the reason why the cartoon happened, and I got to see all that shit way before any of it came out, because it started the figures while they were, they helped lead the way for it, which was fucking crazy. It was their designs that made it into the cartoon. So that's why, like, the worst thing that happened was that sword. They fucked up the sword. That's a major component. Yeah, it looked like shit, and it hurt it a lot too. But the He-Man thing, it could have had legs again, but it just kind of it missed. The figures
Well,
are
look-
beautiful though when they came out.
Yeah, and then they went and look where Kevin Smith brought it on Netflix, where it turned into
Oh,
a feminist
Jesus,
propaganda.
dude.
Like,
Mhm.
it's
I,
like-
uh,
Smith and
That was
Friends,
nauseating.
but the art was pretty.
yeah, well, except for the Tilo looked like a man,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then-
Tila in the 03 one looks great.
yeah,
Yeah.
like- yeah. That had an awesome like the origin, the opening of it, where like Keldor was like basically raiding that castle, and then he got the acid in his face, and then he went to Hordak, and Hordak was the one that preserved him and stuff. And it was like, where was this? Like they totally like just retconned that all out in that awful Netflix.
Well, there were two of them. I don't want to say their name on air, but there were two of them that were working there that came up with it. Like they were talking with Mattel hand in hand. Like it was their choice, and they even got to pick like where they wanted to have like home base, and they wanted to keep it there just so they could fuck with the two brothers who were running McFarlane's studio into the ground. It was hilarious. That's why they would talk to every sculptor, a new person that would come in there. And, you know, while I was there, like, there was a car pulled up and, like, I heard from a little birdie that you work at McFarlane. I'm like, who are you? And he told me, like, oh, I know who you are. And, you know, we started chatting. You know, they invited me over into their, it was like a warehouse that they had their base. But they were like 3 or 4 stories up. And this giant metal door, when you open it up, the first thing you see in the glass cases were the figures that were like double the size of your regular figure.
Oh, nice.
They looked amazing. You want to just smash the glass and take them all.
Smash and grab.
Yeah.
I didn't get the job, but look what I got from the interview.
It's
Well,
like
no, it wasn't an interview. They just wanted to hang. They wanted to know who was working there and shit. And you know, we showed some of our artwork and stuff. And I became friends with those guys. You know, I saw them at a bunch of shows and shit afterwards.
Yeah, look at Keldor. Like that was freaking cool. Like he actually had like a face before he got all melted off.
Yep.
Dude, I bought that figure. I've got Keldor and what is it? Trap Jaws alternate.
Kronos or something.
Yeah, Cronus or something like that. Yeah, I picked those two up at the discount store here in town for like $10.
Nice.
And they had like 100 of them on the shelf. I'm like, damn. I couldn't believe dude, they're badass figures. Like I can't believe because it came with a Keldor head, and then you've got a Skeletor head you can change out with it, and it came with like a sword, a Havoc staff.
The cool thing about it, like if they did really well, if they kept doing better, they were going to make a larger size. They were going to jump to like about an 8 or 9 inch scale and load them up with articulation.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were more limited. They were a little more stature. Like you had like a couple of parts that move like how they're supposed to, but they were going to do like double jointed knees, elbows, ball joints, all over. Like they were really going to step it up.
I got to figure out how to print that stuff. You know, the articulation design.
Yeah.
Like I can do statues, but see, that's the one I saw. I think they had that at Comic-Con one year. And like you got like, the burning flesh. Yeah, look at that. Like that's freaking awesome.
Dude, I'm telling you, those guys, they really care. His sword was fantastic. Look
Yeah,
how beautiful that came out. But the He-Man sword sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, these things are awesome.
Badass.
That looks like it's 2 swords put together.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were doing their different versions, but like the He-Man one was shit. It was like it was so strange looking and too, I don't know, weird kind of technical. I don't know. They fucked it up.
Oh.
That is a badass figure.
Yeah.
That is. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You
and
had
the
to
box
see this.
is sweet.
That's pretty expensive too.
Oh
It was a Comic-Con exclusive.
Oh yeah, those are always expensive.
So
But
us finding it's going to be an eBay $500.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Fourth
seeing that
mortgage.
thing, seeing that at like 14 inches high and all
Yeah.
the extra detail and how it was fucking painted. Oh my, the prototype was gorgeous, dude. Yeah, it's like it loses some when it goes into the plastic stage like that because it's shrunken down the detail. And all
Yeah.
that. But to see it up close like that, oh my god. Oh god.
That's
Is that part of the costume? I think it's melting. Is there ectoplasm with Skeletor?
Wait.
What's going on?
Let me see if we have a.
Well, you know,
I gotta
Skeletor
find
was getting it on with Evil Lyn and little goo.
Evelyn. I thought her name was Evelyn.
Dude, I was in Walmart the other day. Like I said, me and Trey were in there toy shopping, and so they have all those Masters of the Universe Revelation figures, of course.
Okay.
They had like 3 or 4 Tilas, 2 or 3 Evelyns. Like the Beastman figure, honestly, like it's pretty good. It's a good looking figure. Like it really is.
I had it one of
I
the reviews because I picked up Skeletor, I picked up Beastman, Triclops, like the ones that look closer to the original. I got.
Yep.
But I just recently picked up the new Eternia Skeletor, and I did a review on him. They use the same body, but they have the proper colors now, and they gave him a brand new head sculpt that's more like, you know, demonic and closer to the original cartoon. So they want to get closer to the really good shit now. So they're gonna start to pivot that whole wave.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Hang on a second. Yeah, they had probably like what 2 or 3 of the old Skelegod figures there too.
Oh yeah, the glow in the dark one.
Yep.
It was.
Oh damn! Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm gonna go to Candyland.
No, you're fine.
I know, right?
How can you not?
Oh God! Look at those
Damn!
but for the new Eternia, they did release another Beastman he's in a bigger box like that Skelegog one.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of crazy because he's got a lot of shit going on. But you could swap out all those parts. He's got like 2 different looks, and you could have him close to the original Beastman look. So that was cool that they're doing that. You know, there's alternate versions.
Yeah.
Sweet like a plump ass. Oh wait, what am I saying?
Right.
Sweet ass.
How can you not be distracted, ladies and gentlemen?
My apologies.
Never apologize for putting up.
No need to apologize.
It reminds me of stuff.
God damn it, I don't care. That's my daughter.
I went back and I watched that match, the No Mercy one recently, where he's beating the shit out of her in the ring. Oh my God, that was ridiculous. Because I never saw it when it happened. It was one of the pay-per-view things, but
I wanted a son.
That was
and I got stuck with Shane. And you married this big-nosed Canadian.
But Paul Levesque.
Yep.
I like the little crippler guy a lot better.
Wait.
Triple
here.
gay.
Triple gay. Here's wait. Where's it at?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That's not the one. That's not
He's
the one.
misfired.
What are you, gay?
Here we go. And then there's always this too. For this, we got to go over to Twitter though. While we're talking about Munchkins,
I'm loving Etep's third eye.
You like
That's
that?
awesome. It keeps winking at me.
I know.
It's
God, this is the best.
This is from Horny Alf on Monday. Yep. This is Walton after so many short jokes.
Look at me in the crowd. Kick his ass.
Like I said, I was just pissed I had to be that fucking commie Sami Zayn.
He's stalking Sammy. Listen to this place.
I got no problem doing the job for Walton. I'll put the little fella over.
Oh, he's gonna fall over 2 feet.
Look at Vinny in the corner.
Yeah, isn't Vinny Knoxville?
Yep. Vinny Knoxville over there.
That is crazy. That was hilarious, man.
Yeah. Words are like bullets.
Hail to Horny Alf and the Legion of Memers, man.
Yeah.
Hail another monster. What's going on? What's up? Where's Candyland Island? I must go there.
Yeah.
It's a magical place. Some say it may not even exist.
No.
Don't take away our hope. That's the government's job.
No, you have to search. The search continues.
Yeah.
Gotta look for it like that fucking, like that island in Lost.
Yeah, the Wandering Island.
I was thinking of the Wonka Land, bro. Like, that's where all of us with the Beatus want to go, to the Wonka Land.
Oompa loompa doopa dee doo. I've got diabetes all
I want
for
you to have it too.
That's definitely a sweet acid. I'll give it to you.
Diabetes. I'm Wilford Brimley, and I eat people with diabetes.
Look at that case.
You missed it. We played one of Tony's Vince McMahon phone calls earlier.
Oh, I love those.
He just happened to upload one over here. See, look. Come with me, and you'll be in a state of pure inebriation. Although the beer may be free, you're only renting it from me. I'm torn now. I'm torn because I'm trying to figure out what song I'm gonna come down to the ring to. And I'm like, should I use Pure Imagination or should I go back and use the old school Yeezy again? I don't know. I don't know.
It's a small gash after all.
Oh Jesus!
If I could have Vinny, I need you to fly up and just sing that when I walk down to the ring.
It's a small gash.
Yeah, instead of having Rancid on stage like Ruby Soho had, we just have this guy dressed up like the Missing Link, Ron Perlman, singing the small gash. The crowd would be so
Ron's
confused.
gonna be at Horror Hound, so I mean, we could just fucking kidnap him,
dude. No. Okay, so hear me out. So we all go to Horror Hound, and so Ron Perlman's there. And I mean, I'm not saying that we even have to wait in line to go to his table, but we like walk by his table live streaming on somebody's channel and just start singing "It's a Small Gash After All."
Do it.
Like,
you gotta do it, man. Now you.
It's a small gash after all. It's a small.
I figure I'll get thrown out afterwards, but I was gonna go up there and tell him, "You've never been in anything I've enjoyed. You suck."
Well, if you're coming to Horror Hound, ETEP, I'm gonna get the photo op with Nash and X-Pac. And you can get a +1, so you can be my +1. Brother.
I'll be your +1, baby.
Whoa. Nice.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to convince the wife. I'm trying to convince her because she's going to watch that frat girl from the Judge in concert. Like right before that, she's going to see Winona in concert. With like her one of her friends, and
Their ping pong ball trick.
It was supposed to. Well, it was supposed to be her and what was her name? What was Mama's name? Anyway, Mama Judd, but she passed away, so she's not going to be there. So it's Winona's. It's kind of like a remember. I don't know. So she's still going. I was like, did they cancel the show? She's like, no. I'm like, all right. So I'm trying to convince her to go to Horror Hound, and then there's an Alice in Chains concert I want to go to. That's like right around the same time too. But that's like right by. That's like only about 40 minutes from my house. So it's like at the Soaring Eagle Casino. I'm trying to convince her to go to that, but I was like, let's just go to fucking Horror Hound. We were supposed to go last year. I'm like, let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go
just can't
fucking
believe
hang
that
out.
they didn't give Jeff the table. That just sucks.
I know.
After all the
I
years
know.
of dedication and shit of being there, even pre WCBS,
Yep.
he was there. He's put the time and the money into the con to have some respect, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I know, dude. I've been through the circuit too, and yeah, right away, the COVID nonsense. They're charging everyone a fucking arm and a leg now. You know,
Look at-
we help build up the communities too around here. You know, the fucking South Florida comic scene and all that shit. It's
Do
crazy.
they demand vaccine status too when you try to enter those? Or
Well, but
Horror
the
Hound doesn't.
FDA or they all changed the guidelines and stuff now. So
Yeah. Imagine
Yeah.
that.
It depends.
Right.
where it
yeah,
is.
gee,
Weird.
yeah.
I have
What?
I have to get a new driver's license to fly now.
What?
Why?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
the
we
real
have a
ID.
passport.
Yeah.
The real
Yeah.
ID. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see it? You have to have a
I have
star
that.
on it, Chris.
I already had one on mine. And
Papers,
didn't fucking
please.
Know it.
Right? My wife's like, you have to go get a new driver's license. I'm like, why? She goes, her mom's like, well, it's got to have the star on it. I'm like,
The Star of David.
I just
Cruising is verboten.
I'm like, choose your next words very fucking carefully. Fucking two Germans.
Let me see your forearm. We need to put the number.
I'm
Time
like,
to
this
take
fucking,
the shower.
this lighting is not being fucking cooperative.
Kind of
this
your
evening.
forehead.
Whoa. Oh, wait, there we go. Perfect. Oh,
It's
oh,
not.
Oh,
It's not. That's as good as it's gonna get, I guess.
That's better.
It's probably my horror lights. It's my OnlyFans lights here. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to fuck with them right now. We can see the reflection of them in my glasses. There's two of them right. There's one right here and one right here. So, and then you got the reflection from the other monitor there, and then my wine glass is empty, and that's right there. And then I went around a corner of the booth. Tough acting tonight. This is a place for me.
I was about to do that.
Whoa, send it back upstairs to Pat in the booth. Pat's dead too. Shit, I'm dead. They didn't tell me Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. I love Troy Aikman. I give Troy Aikman a hand. What? John, you're gay. What? I'm not gay.
Mr. McMahon, Pat Patterson's he's trying to get the boys to play with his Peter again.
And Pat Patterson gets gang tackled. Of course he did. Of course he
See,
did.
the trick is to grab the ball and then slowly move up and down, and then have a bunch of men tackle you. Is that how the play works on the field? What are we talking about again? Oh, nice.
This has been the show all night. It's been dicks and John Madden being gay. And, you know,
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're getting some hot goth inked chicks now, so
right?
it's starting to counteract the.
There we go.
The
All
gayness.
right. Hail, author
Getting
Stephen
to my neck of
Walton.
the woods.
Yeah.
Hail.
Wee man wall.
Author Stephen Walton's here.
Nothing for you.
He's just like,
Oh God. I love you, Stephen. Wait, but I think more so than the no soup for you, this one right here is more applicable. Just listen to the wording.
You're pushing your luck, little man.
That works.
You're such a fucking mouth.
Mr. Nielsen.
Wow. They're like, oh, it's not fair. Who put the bow tie on it?
Oh, that scene. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Little suspenders.
I don't know how they went off the rails so much recently. I'd never seen one of the what is the name of Randy's weed company?
Integrity Weed.
Integrity. I saw one of the episodes I hadn't seen, and I'm like, holy shit, this is it's pretty funny. But I don't know. I kind of fell off from South Park. You know what I mean? Like it's like Family Guy. I haven't watched a new episode of Family Guy in probably close to 5-6 years. I would say.
Yeah,
they're
not funny. They're not like.
I didn't realize they were still making new ones.
Right?
I enjoy
Well, see,
that.
I stopped watching because that guy's super fucking woke. Anything with his name on it, I don't want to see it.
You got like the first 3 seasons on DVD.
See,
Yeah,
same
here.
And I'm good with those. I mean, there's funny episodes between 2005 when it came back for the second time, and about 2012 or 13, maybe 14, into early 2015. I would cut it off there and say the last 7 years of that show have just been pretty much just shite.
Well, that's
Star Wars
funny.
footage of Steven right now, and this is what he's doing. In anger.
Do it. Do the laugh.
That is a very anti-Semitic caricature. But
Yeah,
it's Italian.
That's not how I took it.
Like when a
I
retarded horse
interpreted it another way.
It hurt me so bad I had to check my stool for blood.
It hurt me in my ass neck.
They rubbed sand all over my assy nipples.
That is nightmare fuel. That's a peculiar purple pie man.
What? Who pissed Chuck Schumer off this time? Who am I kidding? That motherfucker looks like the Penguin.
Yeah.
Trey found the umbrella in the back of my Jeep because I got an umbrella back there. He found the umbrella, and I'm driving. Me, him, and the wife are going out to dinner, and he's poking me. I was, what the hell? He's got the umbrella, and he's like, I'm the Penguin, see? Well, I've showed him some of the Adam West bat, so he's seen what's his name, Burgess Meredith.
Yeah.
And I do that because I have the old like 1983 like figure of the Penguin. And yeah, that's how I was like, because that's how the Penguin says. He's got that old gangster accent. That's how the Penguin's supposed to talk. So Trey's doing that now. He's like, I'm the Penguin, see? And he's sticking me with the umbrella in the arm while I'm driving. I was like, hey, motherfucker.
Well, that remake of the the fan make of the Batman trailer with the Adam West characters was freaking perfect.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it. I'll have to watch that. I have not seen it.
It was awesome.
Hey, speaking of like Batman, did you see they released some of those old DC like super toys? They did a Batwing and Batman, Superman and his plane, and Darkseid.
I think it's McFarlane. Yeah, he
dude,
had,
they're like
file.
Yeah, it's like the old school packaging. Like the plane for Superman is like $29. I think the Batwing is like, I don't know, like 20. And then the figures are, what are they, like 10, 12 bucks a piece? But there's only 3 figures in 2 vehicles, so it's like I might go drop a knot and buy these things just to. I don't even know if I'm gonna give them to the kid. I just want to fucking play with them.
They're mine.
It's the superpower ones.
Yeah. Hang on, let me look them up.
Yeah.
Now you say Batwing, and I instantly think of the movie Waiting, the penis game.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't go out to eat anymore.
Right?
He's like, I'm going to stay home with my brown bats.
Yeah.
When Draven and the party of bats come around.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether they're brown, whether they're black. I mean, they're all exclusive.
Yeah, it's the superpowers one, Vinny.
Oh, okay.
It is. Right here. Here, I'll share. Let me share this.
Sure.
It's fucking. They remind me of the ones that I didn't get as a kid. These are the ones I was looking at, and I was like, "Yep, the Batwing right here."
Oh, nice.
Oh, was that from the 70s?
Oh, wow. Well, they re-released it. You've got a new one. You've got the Batwing, not this fucking, not.
Because that looks like the Tim Burton one from.
Here it is. Here it is, right here. This is it right here. Okay, so we've got the Supermobile, the Batwing, Darkseid, Superman, and Batman.
That's the Justice League version from the 70s and shit, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was.
You squeeze their legs and their arms move.
Yeah, depends on the figure. Yeah, because the Flash, I think it was like the upper half and his legs ran or something.
Yeah, he twisted his waist and his legs kicked.
Yes,
but I'm like, dude, I saw these planes. I'm like, fuck, I want these. I'm like,
wow. How big are the figures? Are they like smaller than 6-inch, or are they around that?
They're no. They're what are they? I think those are 3 and 3. Are they 3 and 3?
Oh, they did it like the original. Oh, it's the same size as the original.
Yeah, they're like the original ones. Because I don't have any of the DC ones outside of the Penguin, but I do have from the Marvel line. Was it Secret Wars back then? I don't know. I think I've showed you guys this one, but I have You can't really see him, but I have Dr. Doom.
Yep.
And I have Kang.
We
and I have their
Kangs and shit.
I have the We Was Kangs and shit, and they use dude. I have so many good memes. Anyway, but no, I still have their. They came with like 2 blasters each, and shields with like little holograms on them. So I still have their weapons and shit for them.
Oh, that is awesome.
Doctor Doom's legs
always
broke.
peeled off. Those fucking,
Yeah, his legs broke, but he's glued, so he's stationary. He's on the shelf now. But Trey still has We Was Kangs and shit.
Nice. You know that Superman vehicle there that's there? They have like Matchbox size ones as well. Back in the day.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
my brother has them.
Yeah, that's what Frankie said. He says I got the die-cast Supermobile car from the 70s or 80s. Yeah, dude.
Those are cool.
Yeah, I did. I saw these in the store, and like I said, I bought those 2. I could have bought, I could have bought the Supermobile and like probably the Batwing for the price I paid for those 2 Marvel Legends. But I was like, fuck, dude. I saw that Wolverine and Sabretooth, and I'm like,
yeah.
I gotta buy these.
Is it the one that I reviewed?
Quicker, I would think, than these two.
Which one, Vinny?
The Wolverine.
The Marvel Legends one. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me grab the box real quick. I got it back here. Hang on. I don't have the figure. It's upstairs. Trey wouldn't let me bring it down here and file it away.
His son would not let him take his toys. That's funny.
My toys, Dad.
I can't say shit. I bought
and pinch your nipples, give you purple nipples again.
I bought my ex's kid like all the Imaginext Power Ranger shit, and I wanted to play with that stuff. So
yeah, let me open the box.
It's not in the box, but that's.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You see that fucking his that Wolverine head? It's great if you tear off the bangs on him.
Yeah, that doesn't look right.
It looked like shit. I ripped those off and it looked great. You can check out my review.
I don't like the bangs. That doesn't look right. He didn't have bangs like that.
No. I don't know what they were thinking, morons. But yeah. It was a cool figure.
Yeah, it's like Trey's already been. He got that. I got those 2. I quote unquote air quotes. I got those 2. But and he bought. What did he buy? He bought a 6-pack of the Bakugan figures because he likes to play Bakugan. So we watched the show, and he's got like 20 some of them.
Are Bakugan the tops? Like you have like a little dog food bowl, right? And you put the little tops in it.
I think so.
No, they roll up into like a ball, and you have like your Bakugan and you
put them on a card, and the magnet triggers them.
Yep. You roll them out and try to land them on the fucking card. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. There's I'm not a huge anime guy. Like I watch some anime, but that show, like I started watching that. The only reason I did was because he got into it, And so we got like the Bakugan Battle Arena, and like I said, he's got a case. He asked for a case for him, so we got him a case, and he just got another 6-pack. He bought those. He bought the Sonic. He wanted to buy Sonic, so he bought Sonic 2 on Blu-ray. And then what the fuck else did he buy? He bought a couple other figures too.
I still can't believe that Sonic 2 had that reference to Ugandan Knuckles.
Yeah, that shit's great.
Dude,
you don't know the way.
We just watched that again. Is that a Cuckwing action figure? Yeah, they did have a Cuckwing action figure. It wasn't. It's not the one from Batwoman though. It's not Luke. It's not Cuck Fox. Yeah. That Batwing figure wasn't bad, but you can tell it wasn't.
Bakugan looks pretty interesting.
It's not a CW. Bakugan. You know what? Like it's not a. I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't think it's. By the way, anime goes. I've seen it's not great, but I mean, it's not. It's not terrible. Yeah. It's if you're just.
Feel like dragons and shit, like
yeah, dude. That's the thing is like the little Bakugans are the fucking coolest thing. Like,
it's on Cartoon Network.
Yep. Yep. It is.
Cartoon Network still exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sad to some degree. Sadly, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that Steven Universe PSA where they're talking about white privilege and stuff, and I'm like,
oh, did you see?
I actually liked part of the first season, and then it just went to shit.
Until you realize the worst part of Steven Universe is the fan base for Steven Universe.
Yes, it's like Homestuck. Like
Dude.
I don't know if anybody knows Homestuck, but that whole fandom is fucking crazy too.
Well, that's kind of what took me out of Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh,
other than the fact that we had to wait so long, was the fucking fan base.
Yeah.
Like, the fan, like if you're in like any groups on like Facebook or anything, like the fan base of that show is like,
yeah, but
it's intolerable.
Dude, you could tell after season 3. So season 1 and season 2 are great. Season 3, they hired a bunch of feminist writers, and it suddenly became the summer show, and it was awful. It just went straight to shit.
What show is this?
Rick and Morty.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Gotcha.
Yeah.
First 2 seasons, man. Remember the Zardoz one where he was like banging the sex bot and stuff? The planet of like that was hilarious.
Oh,
and then they got rid of that, and it was all like men are dumb and like summer.
Mr. Macy's and the cable TV, episode.
Oh, the interdimensional cable.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do after we're done here. I'm gonna go upstairs and watch. I did that the other night after a show. I went out and got fucking high, and I watched Rick and Morty until like 3 in the fucking morning. just like the first, but episodes from the first 2 seasons.
Yeah,
that's and the premiere to season 3. Because of the way they premiered that. Do you guys remember how they fucking premiered that in 2017? They played it on like Adult Swim. Was it Adult Swim like at like 1 in the morning? It was like here's the premiere, here's the fucking the Szechuan sauce episode, and then you didn't get another new episode for like 6 months or some shit. It was, but yeah, and then they played it on loop because like I watched it on Adult Swim when they played it, like when they premiered it. And then they were looping it on their website for a while, so you could. I remember that I wouldn't watch on their website. I was like, I wouldn't watch it.
I think I've seen one full episode and parts of others. Like while I was in fulfillment, like they had a marathon or something. I just left it on. But the one where the kid had a giant arm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Of its own. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That was from season 3, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was when it started going bad. But yeah, Dan Harmon went on that big like Nazi, like anti-Nazi thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, don't lecture me on freaking Nazis. Like seriously, like, and it was ridiculous. Like he got all off the hook, and completely unchained. And it was like, dude, you're the one that just made a video about you banging a baby doll. Like, don't try to get like morally superior. Like,
Wasn't he the one that got? He got divorced during the course of the show.
I think so.
Well, sure, if he's banging baby dolls and that's his fetish. Young Gash.
Well, he did. That's my point. I believe I'm not sure. I want to say there was a rumor about because there was Dan Hart. Didn't Justin Roiland die?
No, Justin Roiland's still alive. He made the He made a new series actually that's in the style of Rick and Morty, but it's about aliens that are living.
What the fuck is that on? I know. I thought I've
heard Solar Opposites.
Solar Opposite.
Solar. Is that HBO Max or something, right?
I think it's on Hulu.
Or is it Hulu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't keep these streaming services fucking straight.
It's got that kid from the Goldbergs in it.
Okay. I see. I've never seen the Goldbergs either.
Oh, yeah.
But it's Jewish.
Yes, all Jews must know. Like we have like a psychic connection.
That's why I tried to avoid it.
Oh God!
Damn it, Chris! I was trying to break E-Tep while he was drinking.
Too much Hashem.
But no. So we've got. Pretty soon here we've got what's premiering first. House of the Dragon premieres. I think it's next week.
Yeah. I wish I could get excited.
I'm not excited. Okay,
I'm more excited about going to the dentist than I am.
Very tempered optimism. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I want to give it like I know like my problem is it's like prequel-itis. Like I already know what it leads to, and the last season of Game of Thrones fucking destroyed the season.
Destroyed everything about it. It's horrible.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah. It was terrible. The ending to that.
But the House of the Dragon stuff looks so good. Like you compare that to the Tyler Perry's Rings of Power, and you're like, the budget looks better, the armor looks cooler. Like
And that's the thing. You've got look at the budget for we was Rangs and shit.
Yeah, it's like 10
compared to Game of Thrones House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, they spent literally $1 billion on the Rings of Power. And I don't know what the budget
days of their lives like.
yeah. And then like I said, I think the House of the Dragon looks better. I'm gonna review both of them. I'm going to. Why the fuck not? At this point, why not?
I'll have Game of Thrones with moist, so I'm definitely gonna do it. Jeff the Iron Wolf and Black Angus, and I don't know.
Yeah.
We all did all those, back when that stuff was live on HBO. So man, I that's one that it's like, you bet your ass I'm gonna watch it, and then definitely want to talk with people like you,
yeah,
and hear and see your reviews on it too, because that's the thing. I'm missing that person that I used to do that with.
Yep.
Yeah, like I'm not going to spend money on it. I'm not going to get HBO for it. But if it comes out and I have an opportunity to see it, I probably won't pass it up. But like for me, like the last season or the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, it's like I don't care anymore. It's like Star Wars, after Rey Skywalker, like I don't care anymore. They can make a new Star Wars thing, and I'm like, I know where it's leading to, and I don't like where it's going. Like,
right.
So, yeah. And I hate being a downer about that because that shit is like right up my alley. Dragons and tits. Like, how can you go wrong?
Right?
Yeah.
Tits are my favorite thing.
And then you throw the dragons.
What this is about a dragon that you keep talking about? How you could be possibly, interested in a dragon at all. I mean, what are you talking about? We got vampires here. When we had guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Well, the wiener dogs are sleeping, but we're still here.
Dude, we got wicked hot elf chicks and shit.
It's crazy too because I started painting all those characters. I was doing like
Oh yeah, your Tyrion looked awesome.
Thanks, man. I did Tyrion, Momoa's character. I did the one with the dragon there. What the fuck's her name? Khaleesi. I did a Jon Snow as well. I was gonna start to do more of them, and then like as I'm watching the final season, I'm like, no, I don't think I will.
It didn't make any sense. Like they're saying that like, oh well, the end. Like first of all, like I had this big conversation with one of my geeked out coworkers at the time, and I was like, if you're gonna end the series, the biggest buildup should be the battle with the dead. Should be with the battle with the White Walkers, because that is your highest stake thing. Sorry, but petty grievances with nobles doesn't mean shit if the whole world is overrun with zombies. So like the fact that they resolved the undead shit before they went and did the was it Castle Lannister crap and Daenerys and like it made no sense. You basically like spiked up the stakes and then you brought it down to this like lower mundane conflict. And then not only that, but like the conflict with the dead was Jon Snow's and who's the gimpy kid there with the psychic power? Like it should have been Bran. Yeah,
Bran.
That should have been their conflict to resolve. But no, out of nowhere they got Arya, who's this mundane character. Like
Bran
she should have been the one that took out Cersei. Or took out like whatever. But instead they like
oh, go ahead. Sorry, Chris.
Just to finish it, like it had no resolution. Like it didn't feel fulfilling to resolve when it's like, oh, and by the way, Deus Ex Machina Arya comes out of nowhere, resolves it in an instance, and now we're gonna go march down to Castle, King's Landing and take out Cersei. And it was like, this is stupid. Like you built, it's like building up this big like WWF or AEW like wrestling event for pay per
And then
view.
McMahon just bangs his daughter instead.
Yeah, it was so dumb.
I'm gonna.
Jon Snow bangs his hands. I mean, it's fucking disgusting.
And I'm a huge. Well, I'm a huge nerd for D&D and elves and dragons and swords and shit. Like this should be my jam. And I just saw this and I turned it off after it ended. I'm like, I'm fucking done.
You
with
couldn't
this.
even
Like,
see the episode with the
it was all dark. Like
Yeah, and then the nerd in me that knows how Castle Siege warfare works. Why do you put the artillery in front of the infantry and then send all of your cavalry into the dark and feed that army? That made no sense.
Hey, let's send Jason. Well, it's not Jason. But what the hell were they called? The
Dothraki.
The Dothraki.
Yeah, the Howlers or the whatever, the Whalers or whatever. These are your best your badass cavalry. These are the guys you want standing in front of you. So when the army's coming, that's your wall. And instead, they just send them out into the dark. They die and become a bolstered part of that army. Like, like was Corky running the military here? Like,
Life, little life goes on.
Yeah.
Corky Romano.
Yeah.
Hey.
Would you like some cookies?
That's where that
Tony says, "Can you guys keep it down? I'm watching The Expanse." Hey, it's Tony.
Not Big Daddy, it's regular Daddy.
I watched The Expanse. That was a good one.
What is The Expanse on? What streamer is that on?
That's on Amazon.
Oh, sweet! I have that. Nice.
Sweet.
I pay for that. I should watch. I'm still watching The Boys. I mean,
I'm watching The Boys
The
too.
Boys is so fucking good.
I'm only on episode
The
like
Boys.
7 of season 1, but
Yeah, it's good stuff.
yeah, it's a good fucking show.
Keep doing it, man, because we fucking have a whole stream we can talk about it.
Yeah, season 2, I'm where what's her name like goes kind of like with the electric powers or whatever.
Which was Starlight? Is that
No. This season 2. What's her name? The replacement for
Stormfront.
Stormfront. Yeah,
The Jewish Nazi.
Where
the Hotzi.
She's chasing after what's her name and the Asian chick. And
Don't give him any spoilers.
Yeah.
I know.
Sorry.
Hey, oh,
Hey, away.
Although I gotta say that was
And
a
the
very
whale.
satisfying
And the whale.
end of.
The whale was.
Oh, the whale.
That was hilarious.
Okay, so am I to assume like when Deep was trying to steal that dolphin, like he was fucking that dolphin?
Yes.
And is
assumption.
he's
There's an
legitimately
emergency
retarded, isn't he? Like
Yeah.
that motherfucker's
He's
dumb as shit.
He's insecure.
He's a male bimbo.
He's
Wait till
Oh,
you
yeah.
get caught up to where we are and what they do to him. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
It's crazy.
Somebody made an action figure out of that octopus, by the way.
Oh my
Like,
Oh,
god.
It
that's
was-
fucking awesome.
It was funny.
Oh my god.
It was funny when they killed fucking Translucent.
Oh yeah, when they
yeah.
shoved him.
Yeah. Fucking Huey. Fucking Huey.
Improvise. Yeah, they're like, hold still.
Wait till you get to see what happens to A-Train in his run.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't like him. I was like, I just don't like this guy.
He's still an asshole throughout the whole thing. Like somebody's like, "Oh, does he ever?" I'm like, "No, he's still an asshole. Don't worry."
There's so much fucking crazy shit with all that stuff. I'm
Like-
telling you, man. Just rooting for Billy the Butcher, and yeah, man. It's just.
Oh, dude, I fucking.
An
I
episode
lo-
named Hero-gasm, bro. That's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like Hero-gasm.
Carl Urban's fucking amazing in that show. Like he's
Dude,
him
there's-
that Frenchy dude. Like he's funny as fuck.
I told
What's the
you,
other guy? Mother's Milk.
Milk.
That-
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Well, don't forget to watch. There's like an Animatrix style offshoot series. That's like a bunch of cartoons.
Oh yeah.
And they have one where they basically give a speedster like the Flash. They give him amphetamines.
Oh
Oh
god.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
they
It's so
slip him
good.
the Mickey.
Yep.
I did see the scene in season 2 with the milk.
Oh yeah, it's the only way to get it, man.
Yeah.
He does
Num,
like
num.
his milk.
Mhm. Yeah, he does.
Oh, he's
Well, it does a lot of good.
oh, you talking about Homelander with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that
does.
fucked me up the first time I saw him. Like, I just got to an episode where he did. I'm like, what the is he? What?
It gets weirder in season 2 with that.
Yeah,
You
I'm
ain't
like,
seen nothing yet.
It does.
Yeah.
You ain't
But you know
seen
what's
nothing.
with all,
Good
with
for your
all the
calcium.
strange shit that they do with that character, you still fucking like him. You know, it's him and Billy that are just like the standouts. And again, the
Yeah.
cast is fantastic, but the two of them, holy shit, man, so good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen the guy that plays Homelander. I can't even think of his name offhand. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything before.
He was in Banshee.
I've never seen it.
Banshee's
I've
fucking cool, man.
I've never seen it. I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's a good show. He's a felon, and
Okay.
he ends up taking the identity of a sheriff that nobody had met He's going to this town. He ended up getting killed, so he takes the sheriff's identity. I'm not doing any spoilers because that's right away the first thing you learn that right away. And that's basically the premise of it. And it's a neat show. It really is. He has flashbacks when he was in prison. Certain fights, some of the fight scenes are just fucking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's
really
that
good.
on?
Oh shit, what is that on right now? I'm watching it on. I think it might be on HBO Max.
Nice.
Okay.
I think I can't
Dude,
remember.
The fucking you guys were talking about like streaming services earlier. It's gonna be.
Sorry,
they're gonna.
Mainly
gonna
the
start-
motivation.
What-
Kevin
what I meant.
Spacey watches The Voice too. That was awesome.
Oh my god, there it is right there. God damn it, Wes.
Help! I escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement.
Where's it? Hang on. Let me find. Was it really Kevin Spacey?
Yep.
Little boy, did you want to be in Kevin Spacey's basement?
No, I don't think I will.
Alright.
Oh, remember that creepy video he made when he was like in the kitchen? After he
Yeah.
got like, what was that?
Dude, yeah. There were so many fucking red flags. We just
Well, his accusers died. Like they,
It's like the doc said. There's a lot of weird cult shit going on in those fucking people.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that
dude.
was eerie.
Yeah, well, it's as bad as Tom Hanks with his weird cryptic fucking Instagram post of like
Laughing at that bridge where that dude. Yeah.
It wasn't even cryptic. He basically drew a fucking roadmap, going, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I was right." And he's dead.
Yeah. I'm going to Greece.
God damn it,
Yeah.
Wilson.
That's
Wilson.
exactly what he did. He disappeared to Greece for like fucking 3 or 4 years.
Guy went to Greece, conveniently got COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I can't travel. Meh.
Oh no.
Wilson.
Oh no, Wilson. Wilson didn't get to fly first class. That's that. Oh no.
Oh no, Jeffrey.
Chris, get your fat ass in here.
Oh no.
Get back here, look. Get your fat ass back here, you pigly some bitch.
Got some popsicles in the basement.
Oh shit.
I know you want a popsicle. I know you do.
It is deeper. Waiting for the paper delivery boy to deliver me some good news.
Yeah, the little
Call me.
We got an entire panel of Herbert the Pervert.
Leon Paper Boy. Well, when they did that little shop of horrors thing though, with oh my god, with Herbert and fucking Chris. Oh,
You shall not pass.
I like the one where the new Paperboy and Herbert is dropping Chris, and Chris starts to get jealous.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was hilarious.
I'm getting tired of your old ass.
Get your fat ass over here.
That fucking see that show has had some moments like I mean you remember when Peter sold Meg to the Goldmans?
And then didn't she end up like actually falling in love with him or something like that?
Yeah, after he got with another girl.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
It's was it eight simple rules for selling my teenage daughter, I think.
I was thinking of the one
title of
where
the episode.
Meg wants the guy, but the guy wants to sleep with Chris.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember Spring Break where it was Lois and she like flashes her tits and a guy goes, everybody goes ew, and somebody goes, one's an idiot and one's an outie.
Right. Or when they get the house gets broken into and they go in the safe room, but Meg's locked out, and then the intruders end up pressing sexual harassment charges against her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're spitting on Meg to grease her up to fit her through the vent. Peter's talking directly to her through the intercom.
Oh no, Meg! Meg, look out! Those guys are behind. No, put mustard on it, Meg.
Yeah, like maybe a sandwich.
No, not that bread, Meg. What are you doing?
Oh man, yeah, and it's funny. 'Cause
Hails.
The voice actress for Meg, like, you know, they
Oh,
had
Mila Kunis.
and then Lacey Chabert was the original
Yep.
one, and it's
Oh,
like
Lacey
because she's like
Chabert.
smoking pot. Yeah.
Fucking A. I remember her in Party of Five.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I was partial to Jennifer Love Hewitt, but that's
Yeah,
I
same.
like her and Nev Campbell, man.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Nev Campbell, damn.
Jennifer Love Hewitt's got Forrest Whitaker eye now, though. If you look at her.
Does she really?
Oh no.
She kind of does. She kind of
Jennifer
does.
Love Hewitt?
Yeah, her one eye's kind of. It's
Is she
kind of
all
going into
bumpy?
business for itself. She's not terrible. She's on that 911 show. The wife watches it.
Okay.
It's on Fox. It's actually not bad.
You want to see a good movie? There was one that she did with Ray Liotta and Sigourney Weaver.
Oh.
It was a comedy. Like Sigourney Weaver and her were they were mother and daughter, and they were trying to con guys.
Oh shit! I've seen that.
Yeah. Oh, she looks so good in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was funny. It was legit.
What the
funny.
fuck was that movie called?
Like,
but I've seen that, dude. I remember seeing that when it came out because of Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, she
like
was great in
literally.
it, especially
Yep.
the boobs. Yeah. What's his
Yeah.
face was in it too?
I can't feel my legs.
I'm too old to care. You know.
Hail Silicone Dave. What's up, man? Welcome. Welcome.
The
came in.
original Lex Luthor was in it. What the fuck's his name again?
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. He was also in it.
Oh, nice.
Remember that? I love that South Park episode where Hackman was the baby
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
face.
Nani?
And Christopher Reeves was the heel.
Yep.
Dude, yeah, you cut out even without the camera on. It does these like intermittent pauses.
Yep.
Oh shit. All right. Well, we should
Right
probably
there.
wrap. We should probably wrap her up anyway here. It's almost midnight, and I'm yeah. So here, let me kick it over to Chris Fisk first, and we'll let him go ahead and tell you what's going on in the world of Chris Fisk.
Oh yeah. Well, I just did some surgery on my 3D printer and got it back up and running. That was a possibly big catastrophe averted. The vat explode basically on me. So everything's good now. Everything's fine. We're all fine.
Boring conversation anyway.
So yeah, I'm in the process of printing out some. I held a poll about a certain figure, what kind of resin to use. I got a 50-50 on it. Son of a bitch. So I'm printing out some prototypes for that figure in both resins, just to show better examples. And what are those figures for? Well, they're for the Infinitale Chronicles Book 2. Book 1 is still available. And I think we only have like 7 books left, 7 physical copies. And when they're gone, they're gone. I mean, there'll be a floppy version on Amazon, but you won't get that same kind of deluxe white glove treatment that you get from the in demand or during the campaign, where you get the cool collector's box, you know, the cards, and possibly the little standee if you're interested in that stuff. But yeah, 7 copies left, and when they're gone, they'll go over to Amazon, and then we're going to start launching the mailing list for Book 2, and then hopefully before the end of this year, we'll kick off the campaign for Book 2, and it is going to be larger. I've been working with 2 teams on this book, and I'm really excited to show off what they've made because it looks amazing. So yeah, Infinitale Chronicles, and there's the website. Thank you.
Dude, excellent, man. Yeah, the first book is fire. You guys got 7 copies of like the perfect bound with the box. And that's got the box and everything, right? With those still. Yeah.
Every physical copy that's shipped will get that nice collector's box that looks like the tome. Looks like the Tome of the Dragon.
Yes.
So yeah, pretty cool.
Yes, get those while there's 7 left. Yeah,
Mhm.
if you haven't got one yet, you're missing out. You are. You're really. You're only hurting yourself.
Stop it
I mean,
yourself.
unless you're masochistic, you know, which I mean that's kind of my thing. But that's we don't need to talk about that anymore. Here's let me toss it over here to Mr. Angelus Draven.
Hey guys, so Sunday, September 4th at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be over on my channel. We'll be watching All Out over there on AEW. And we'll do our commentary as we watch it and tell you what we thought of it. Should be a big show. A lot of the stars that were out, or the superstars that were out for injuries, are coming back in these last couple weeks. So yeah, it should be a good show. And then I do gaming over on Twitch when I have a minute. So yeah, check me out.
Hell yeah, man! Thank you for being here, bro. Appreciate it.
No problem. And my birthday's in like less than 10 minutes.
Oh, sweet!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, man!
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday!
Thanks.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you!
Oh, damn! Nice.
Might as well leave it right here on good
That's
stuff.
Ivy Valentine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, Good Stuff Comic Skater. I do a variety show on Sundays. Sometimes it's not as regular as we used to, but Sunday evenings, Mrs. Good Stuff and I do a variety show. I also have just a variety of videos on my channel. We do pot reviews, beer reviews. We do some funny comedy skits, fake commercials. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. Food. I do food videos too, which I did just recently start a new food YouTube channel. I've only got like 4 videos on that. I think it's called I'd Eat That. And it's just me barbecuing because I love to barbecue. So
Nice.
yeah, there's nothing funny about that one, but the other channel is all kinds of funny shit on there. So yeah, check us out. Oh, and Mrs. Good Stuff, she does a show on Friday nights. It's the first Friday of every month called Uncorked with Lola Meats, Amanda B, and Flying Feline on my channel as well.
Excellent, man. Well, thank you, and this gentleman is also my editor extraordinaire. So thank you, man. I said for making the videos pretty. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I do video editing. If anybody needs any video editing, hit me up if I have time. I see if I can help you out.
Awesome.
There you go. Yeah. See, network,
yes.
man.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Superfan, Adam motherfucking Shawhan.
Hello, everybody. It has been a blast tonight. Of course, I will be everywhere these fine gentlemen are, along with every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do my show on my own channel, which is Friday Fun with Friends. We just all get together, hang out, shoot the shit, and have fun, and try to finish up so then we then join Vinny for his stream. And then back to Tony stream. And then we're back here on set, man. It's like literally like if you're not on the stream, you're in it, in the chat. It's just for me, it's great, man. It's like having TV again.
Nice.
I love the super fan inception we got here.
Yeah, it's like delayed.
There, you're right here. It's a beautiful thing, brother.
Good stuff.
It's super fanception.
Yeah.
Is this now? Like right now?
When will now be then?
Then.
When will then be now?
Now.
Just now.
Wait, when? Thank you for being here, Adam. Appreciate it, brother. As always, my man.
It's been awesome.
Absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way, sir. Wouldn't have it any other way. Go subscribe to the Superfan. And last but most certainly not least, he is the fulfillment Kang. Not the king. He's the Kang of fulfillment. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vinnieart.
Hello, everybody. And yes, thank you. All my books ship immediately. You want an awesome book? Order it, and I'm going to put it in the mail right away. We have Through the Woods, beautiful hardcover book. Frankie Knows is in the chat. He is the co-creator, co-writer of that project. Did everything on that. Yeah, man. I did all the artwork, pencils, you name it. Just hell yeah, beautiful book. Hardcover, oversized. It's bigger than most books out there. European format, just a gorgeous story. We have City of Venus with the 2 art books. I'm currently working on City of Venus 2. People have been waiting, and I'm sick of making them wait. We're working on this. You know, I'm kicking some good ass over here. This book's going to be something special. It's going to be a bigger book as well. I'm trying to make sure everything's going to be around 52 pages with all my projects from here on out. And of course, Shadow of the Kraken, the newest one, amazing pirate story. I'm telling you guys, so many twists and turns in this. What I'm building is something special. That's 52 pages as well. Perfect bound. Just a gorgeous book. If you haven't gotten it yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, because it's some of the creme de la creme. It's it's so good. So please jump on all that great stuff. Go over to my channel as well, at Vinnieart. And we have some awesome live streams. We had a crazy one yesterday, but it's still, it is up. It is still up. So go check it out. Hopefully I could win the little fight I had with YouTube. But it's going to be a good. It's always a good time regardless. I'm doing tour reviews. I might do some more master classes as well, because I like giving back to other artists and shit too. And those master classes, like how to draw comics basically, and they're mostly anatomy classes, but I have other things in there too, like composition, how to do a layout, and all that great stuff. So go check it out. You will not be disappointed. I also have celebrity interviews. I had a couple of celebrities on my channel over the past couple of years as well. Great time, and we always try to keep it fresh. So thank you, and everyone, please have a great night. Much love to everyone.
Hey, man, thank you so much. Get out there and support Vinny's projects. All the links are in the description. You can get you one of those copies of the Infinitale Chronicles that's left in the chat also from Infinitale Comics and Chris Fisk. Get those projects now. You can still get Red Gaze. I believe Red's links are in the description to the video.
Sunsworn is closed. Is
that one closed out? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that one is right now.
All right. I got to read. I still have to read the comic. That's the last one I have that I haven't read. But like I said, me and Trey just finished the book recently. So I was waiting to finish the book to read the comic, even though it's not a prerequisite. Mm-hmm. But the book was fucking fantastic. Like 532 pages of fucking amazing space science fiction fucking action. It was great, literally. The book was, and I'm not just saying that because Red's our boy. I'm saying that because the book was fucking great. Like it was.
Yeah. No, he's got skills, man.
Yeah, dude. Writing is on point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so where can you find me? Well, let's see. You can find me right here with a big old
in your mom's bed.
Usually,
that was Harrison. Sorry.
It happens sometimes. It happens. But tomorrow I'm recording the second half of Terminalist Review with Nano Reaper. Be doing that. And then Monday night going in Raw. We'll be back. Episode 216. I'll be back. They were here. I'll be back this week. I was, shouting at stationary automobiles last Monday night. So, but that was a blast. Shout out to Comics Division. Subscribe to the channel. Big shout out, man. Thank you for having me on. It's an honor when you see one of the bigger guys like that has public subscriptions that subscribes. It's like, oh, cool. All right. Because it's like they don't have to do that. It's kind of like a tip of the cap thing. And I appreciate it. Because that was a blast. What's that?
Look at that time eats up.
I know. It's midnight. Hey,
midnight, baby.
Happy birthday, Draven.
Happy birthday, Draven.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
brother.
You don't look a day over 9,342,000.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have we'll celebrate on my channel tomorrow too, because we got a topic that's kind of up your alley.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was gonna say we got a topic that's up your ass, Draven.
Up your ass.
What do we get you for your birthday? A new butt plug.
He'll find out Monday when it gets to his post office box.
I'm a little worried.
Happy birthday to
ETEP knows what I got you. Should you be worried, ETEP?
Absolutely. Hang on. Let me switch mine too, Vinny. All right, we'll sing it like old men.
Happy birthday
Happy popcorn.
to you,
And ice
man.
cream.
And where's? Hey, did anybody tell him that the poor kids are just as smart as white kids?
Merry Christmas,
I don't think they told
everyone.
Happy Kwanzaa, even though it's fucking made up.
Oh shit!
Oh God! Thanks, guys.
What the fuck's a Wookiee?
Wait, I can just go back to this and say anything I want.
Fuck Kwanzaa.
Damn! Yeah, our happy birthday wish turned into a tirade against Kwanzaa.
Holy shit.
I don't know. It was the first one that came to my mind. It seemed the most stupid. I don't know.
No, that's
I
what
don't know.
makes this a special birthday.
This is why I don't drink anymore and stream at all.
I always think of Kwanzaa Bot from Futurama when I think of Kwanzaa.
Oh.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Draven.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Merry Poppins, everyone.
And I see, I got a hole in my fucking 5 head and going off camera again.
All right, back to fucking Kwanzaa, man. Let me tell you, I was at the pool and corn pop.
No, I'm done. That's it. I'm done.
Like YouTube just shuts us down.
YouTube is gonna fucking come in and be like, demonetized, bitch.
9.
Kwanzaa, look, see, even Frankie knows. Kwanzaa is a real place. Istanbul, Kwanzaa, no, you can't go back to Kwanzaa because Kwanzaa. Got the right. I don't know. What do you think? It happens. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you to everybody in the chat for celebrating that fucking worthless holiday of Kwanzaa. I don't know.
So does that mean that, like, for this day henceforth, Angela Straven's birthday shall be known as Kwanzaa?
Anti-Kwanzaa.
Goddamn.
ETEP's anti-Kwanzaa.
God damn it, ladies.
Even though Tony's not here, he's still here. He's with us.
That's right.
Still here.
That's it, folks. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, all my channel members. You know what? Here, yeah. By Monday night, you'll have there'll be a new channel member video because I'm gonna try to have the new tier done, the producer perk or producer tier, and try to hammer out all the perks on there. But yeah, I want to make it. Like I said, I want to give you your money's worth. So. Yeah, we'll have some fun with that one. I should have everything ready by either the Monday or the Wednesday show. But yeah, so thank everybody for being here in the chat. We'll thank the channel members, and then we'll take it home. I'm Itepo to the place to be reviews.
We've been here rallying against Kwanzaa with all of yous.
And if we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
Get your own.
Take that, you bitch!
No! What the hell?
How'd you like that?
Hey, joke's on you. I have hepatitis.
Boom! I could do